Okay. Spurs to the finals. Whole league on freeze. Wemby got the hype, but the crown got keys. Can he take the GOAT title? That's a heavy debate. LeBron set the bar, you don't leap that with fate. Wemby in the finals, yeah, the future look bright. But GOAT talk different when you stacking it right. Longevity king, points, wins, playoff miles. LeBron built a mountain off decades of trials. Wemby got the tools, rim range, defense insane. But greatness ain't a moment, it's repeating the pain. You need MVPs, you need rings, you need runs. You need 20 years strong when the whole league come. One era's a chapter, but GOAT is the book. And LeBron wrote volumes, every page got a look. So we give Wemby flowers, but we keep it on facts. The throne ain't a trend, it's a resume stat. Can he chase it? Yeah, but take it, that's tough. He gotta outlast time and still be elite enough. Spurs made the finals, but the mission ain't done. To pass the king, you gotta beat what he's done. Spurs to the finals, whole league on freeze. Wemby got the hype, but the crown got keys. Can he take the GOAT title? That's a heavy debate. LeBron set the bar, you don't leap that with fate.
Welcome to GOAT James Kingdom, where basketball lives forever. You get to enjoy B. Lee and A. Johnny talk basketball every Sunday noon Eastern Time right here on the GOAT James Kingdom channel. Support by subscribing and also check out the membership at GOAT James Kingdom.
They said the crown was settled, but we came to rewrite. B. Lee with the blueprint of Johnny bringing the fight. LeBron with the vision, no gimmicks, just facts. Go James Kingdom, put the whole game on his back. Built like a fortress from the haters we fed. A Johnny with the flame while B. Lee stay ahead. Dropping Olympic gold in 40-point nights. 2012 done, had the world in fright. Skip the nostalgia, we talking data and war. Got receipts for the lies y'all been praising before. From Cleveland to Miami to the Lake Show Rise. Finals MVPs rain down from the sky. This ain't opinion, this verse has got math. When B. Lee speak numbers and a Johnny bring wrath. We got songs for the truth, hooks for the pain. Every bar built to echo LeBron's reign. Paul's Wayne. Oh, boom. Wait, April? Let's get it. Ha, ha.
Peace and blessings, y'all. Peace and blessings. Welcome to the GOAT James Kingdom Show with B. Lee and A. Johnny. As you know, we go live every Sunday noon Eastern Time right here on the GOAT James Kingdom platform. Y'all make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Also check out the GOAT James Kingdom membership as you continue to see that we are growing our content, growing our follows, and our memberships. So again, we thank everybody who's already here supporting what we do. Appreciate all y'all. Y'all make sure to like the video, hype the video as well. Peace and blessings. Welcome to another great show, as we had a great Game 7 last night, and we will be discussing that here on today's platform. Y'all know who I am, your co-host A. Johnny. I'm here with my other co-host B. Lee, the sports analyst. What's good, B. Lee?
What's good? What's good, everybody?
All right, obviously, you know, we got King John in here, the Oracle of GOAT James Kingdom. Peace and blessings, brother. What's good?
What's up? What's up, everybody?
All right, man. So shout out to all of y'all. We see a few of y'all already in the comments, man. Let's give some GJK members some shout out. Shout out to the bandwagon. He already switched teams. Now he's a Spurs fan. Bandwagon already switched teams. He already a Spurs fan. Shout out to the bandwagon, man. Peace and blessings to you, man. Shout out to Najee, always showing some support. As usual, we got my boy King John in the building. Make sure he show out the comments. Peace and blessings, y'all. Thank y'all for joining us on another great Sunday afternoon. Peace and blessings, Phillips. Again, y'all make sure to hit that like button. Shout out to everybody who's also watching us on FYF Sports Debates channel. Shout out to Lamont and all the fellas over there doing their thing. As we continue to grow content, man, we just the best at it, man. We had a great Game 7 last night, Brandon, man. What you think about that Game 7? Where does it fit in the annals of history?
I mean, it was a really good game. I know Shea tried everything he could. He just ran out of gas. And Chet, I don't know what was up with Chet. I don't really know what to say about that. I wouldn't say he was afraid of Wemby. Maybe it was the moment, but to shoot two times and throughout the game, you could just see as soon as he see Wemby, he just didn't want to try anything. I don't know what happened to his confidence, but yeah, the Spurs, just like I was saying all year long, that's the only team that could beat the Thunder. They really beat them almost every time in the regular season. They just have those big guards that get down and play defense, like Vassell, Castle, um, Dylan Harper. Those big guards who just
Champagne, all of those dudes.
Champagne. Yeah, he was drilling threes, just shooting the lights out. Then Keldon Johnson. I mean, they just came to play in Game 7, but they're just a solid team, very solid. And I knew throughout the series the bench was keeping the Thunder ahead a lot, and it's just so much that you can rely on your bench to win games for you when you have your starters out there not outplaying the bench. And you see when Wemby go out, like the Spurs kind of struggle because they miss his presence. And all around, the Spurs was just a better team. OKC and the Spurs are still the two best teams in the league, but overall, I always said during the regular season, the Spurs was the more complete team because of how their guards can attack Oklahoma City. But those two teams, they just get down, and this is what everyone has been seeing all year. The two best teams, the two most unstoppable teams, offensively and defensively. So it was a really good game, and it was just how I expected. It was going to be close throughout the game, and it was a really good game, and the home team couldn't pull it out.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I concur with most of that. I thought Chet wasn't as aggressive going at Wemby. Um,
I
I
mean,
guess
he
he
only
could have
shot
did.
twice,
Yeah, I know,
two shot attempts.
but then all those other guys stepped up, like Cason Wallace came up and
Yeah.
came up out of nowhere, right? You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean,
And
he's always playing good though. He
no, not offensively though. That was one of the first times I've seen him like really like in that fourth quarter. Even in the first half, Cason Wallace did his thing. He hit 2 3 pointers early in the first quarter or the first half, and then in
In
the
the
fourth
first half.
quarter, yeah, and in the fourth quarter he hit 4 3 pointers and really clutch moments. But like you said, the Spurs just kept hitting shots. They kept just doing what the Spurs do. There was no stopping the Spurs because even with everything that they have to do to stop Wemby, you're still getting Keldon Johnson hitting his 3 pointers, right? Clutch 3 pointers in situations. You know what I mean? You getting and those are the ones that hurt because remember they use Chet as this roamer, like so
hmm
that he can be on that weak side. But if he leaves that man in the corner and he hitting those threes, now it changes
Yeah.
everything that you're doing defensively. And they couldn't stop San Antonio last night. They really couldn't stop them. Even when they were winning on the glass early in the game, it didn't even matter. San Antonio was just hitting their shots. They were getting everything, like you said. And defensively, they were all over Chet and SGA. They were all over those guys at every turn. They were leaving Cason Wallace open, Luke Dort open, like whatever. Y'all can shoot those shots. We don't
I
care.
mean, I mean, Shea was knocking down shots, but
Yeah, I know. I
just
know.
like the game's different. You just not going to shoot a whole bunch of mid-range shots when another team is drilling threes.
Well,
Like,
well, well, well Shea
Yeah.
is a 30-point scorer, and that's what I'm seeing from him. He's a 30-point scorer. All the 30-point scores we know in history was scores. You know they would go for 40, 50 at any moment. It's almost like 30 points was like a light night for them. Shea just seems like a 30-point scorer. That's what he's going to give you. He's going to knock down good shots. He's going to make his free throws. He's going to score 30 points.
Where's that big game ever? Just once in his career that anybody can have a conversation about.
I mean, last year in the playoffs, it wasn't like he was like you said, he averaged 30, but it wasn't like he was going out there and getting 40 or 50 either last year. And, a lot of their series went to 6, 7 games. So it's just, he's young still. He's a 2-time MVP, finals MVP. Like, just watching him, he has a lot of growth ahead of him to do. Even though he's so dynamic right now, there's still more room that he could tap into, so he could be that all-time great that we are seeing. He's just not there yet. He's not that all-time great player yet. He's not someone who's just gonna go out there and just be unstoppable the entire game.
Yeah, I was saying that yesterday because I was telling them on the TikTok live when we was watching the game, and they were saying that SGA's being carried, right, when they were making that run, right? Because remember, San Antonio started off the game on a good run, but then the Thunder came back, right, and made it a game in the second quarter, and they were saying, SGA's being carried, SGA's being carried. And that's before he went on that little run where he went on that spurt, and I was telling people, it's like, yo, bro, he's facing so much like defensive strategies and so many things, different things are being thrown at him. You can't just expect him to just figure it out right here, right now, in the middle of a game 7 or you know what I'm saying, in the Western Conference Finals. If it's easier to get to his other players and get them off and they start making shots, then it's not going to be nothing against him. He's still the league MVP. He's still SGA.
Yeah,
right?
he's still SGA.
Yeah, exactly. He's still SGA. And like you said, he hasn't really peaked yet. He really hasn't gotten to master the entire game that he can bring and stuff like that. So
it's crazy because he hasn't peaked yet. He's the best player in the league. He hasn't peaked yet.
I already told y'all we usually have this conversation around August and September, but I'm telling you this right now, Wembyama is the best player in the NBA right now. That man.
Well, this year he was the best player in the NBA. Last year too. So. Yeah. Up until
Brandon,
yesterday,
walking into this season, he was the best player in the
NBA. Up until yesterday.
Yeah.
He was the best player in the league.
This season, he was the best player in the league. Not joking.
Now, talking about Wemby, did you see how Wemby's emotions got the best of him?
Yeah, he's like that. Yeah, he's a very emotional guy. Like, I wish you ain't won yet. But I guess making it to, the finals is, very important. So
it is very important. I guess you guess. Did you guess, Brandon? Do you guess as a LeBron fan?
It's very important, but he's acting like they already won the title. Like
you damn near there. You right there. It's 4 more games. But this is where Draymond Green said this is where you think you there, but you're not there. These next 4 games are going to be the toughest games to win in your life. Yeah.
So it was kind of different. Like we don't really see players that emotional until they win the title. That's different, but that's Wemby. He's a very emotional guy.
Yeah, he is.
He's shown that from day one in the NBA.
Yeah, he's very emotional.
Yeah, but rightfully so, because he did accomplish a big thing to be 22, his third NBA season, and make the NBA Finals.
Yeah,
that's a big accomplishment. That's a big accomplishment. It goes. Remember that breaks that narrative that you have to. What they say, you have to go through your struggles early. Everybody goes through their struggles early.
Wemby said, first playoff appearance, I'm in the finals.
Brandon, just so I know I'm not the only one that know how to count, man. How long did it take Jordan to make his first finals?
I think it was like 30, wasn't it? Matter of fact, how long did it take him to get out the first round?
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Yeah, by now, Jordan wouldn't have been out the first round in his career. His first 3 years, nope, not out the first round.
Hey, second 22-year-old, I know who's in the final. Was the second? Yeah.
Well, Jordan was 22 his rookie year, not getting out the first round, and you got Wemby and LeBron was in the finals at 22.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. LeBron was in the finals at 22. Wemby at 22. That's the standard.
Doing big things at 22. Yes, indeed he is. Yes, indeed he is. But the topic is, obviously, is how does this compare to LeBron? Because we all know LeBron made the finals at 22 as well. LeBron had the miraculous performance in the Eastern Conference Finals versus one of the better defenses in NBA history, Detroit Pistons. And definitely LeBron James had one of the greatest playoff performances of all time.
I
And
mean,
I think
both
the
of them
only,
did.
yeah,
Wemby had that 40 and 25 game.
Game
what,
one.
game one?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he
I
did have
forgot
that
about
crazy
game one.
game, but
He
wasn't nothing
did
like
have
LeBron. Like we never
that
seen that,
game
and we
one.
haven't yet again.
That yeah, but that one was big. That 41 to 25 was big. I forgot about that game. That was a crucial game to take game one. You know what I'm saying? On their home floor, set the pace of the series. That's definitely a big game.
It's
But
what won the series. Game one is what won the series.
yeah, yeah.
So
It's
what do
hard to
you
say
got?
that, but game
Yeah,
five is crucial though. The game five is really crucial, taking
I
the
mean,
3-2 lead. You know, you still got to win three more after game one.
You
hmm
do, but
After winning that game five, you're one game away. And
I mean,
hey,
LeBron put it all on the line.
San Antonio told OKC we came here to win. Game
Yeah, he
one.
did. Yep, that's
Game
true.
one, we came here to win.
That's true.
and then the Thunder won 2 straight games after that, and then
Yeah.
they had to win that game 4, and the Spurs blew them out. So they was always up to the challenge.
We got Twin Man in the building. There's a Twin Man sighting, y'all. There's a Twin Man sighting, y'all. We're gonna talk about your Knicks here very shortly. Lord have mercy, man. But that was a thrilling game last night, man. Wembenyama. See, but this is the thing for me, Brandon, and you know how I feel about the GOAT debate. There's a reason why Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain are spoken about, and even Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, even though they played 40, 50, 60 years ago. The records and the stats and accomplishments that they put up stands the test of time.
hmm
And LeBron James' resume is the same. It stands the test of time. So even with Wembanyama's greatness, and we all ready to watch it, and we can't wait to see it. And even if he surpassed any expectation that we're putting on him right now, it's gonna be tough to equal
Definitely.
LeBron's a level of accomplishments, and then on top of that, topple it. But again, that's why LeBron's the GOAT, and he's going to be we're going to be talking about LeBron for a very long time just because of the record books. I'm telling you.
I mean, that's is like, for instance, look at Michael Jordan. Just thinking about when did he start dominating the NBA? Like, was his third year,
I mean, they would
87?
say that 87 would be the year, right?
Yeah,
That's his 30. He
87, the
averaged
first year that
37
he
points per
really
game. Yeah,
took control of the NBA, because his second year he was basically hurt.
yeah.
So, and his
Hmm.
rookie year, he was a rookie, so he had to learn the game. So just thinking about how he dominated from 87 to 93, and then 90, what, 6 to, so that's 10 years that we've
Hmm.
seen him dominate.
Hmm.
And then when you go to LeBron, look at what he did his second year. I think he was the third player with that stat line. His second year, 19, 20 years old in the league. And he's still doing it today. So you have to dominate for 20 plus years to actually get to that standard of what LeBron James is. He's double Michael Jordan dominance in the NBA.
Brandon, that
So
7 point jump is amazing, going from 20 points a game to 27 points a game. People don't realize how hard that is to have that
well,
7 point jump from 20 points to 27 points per game.
well, that stat line he had, only Larry Bird did that twice and Jordan did that once. Like, and he was a teenager. Like, we haven't seen that somebody do that yet. I mean, Jokic did it, but he's like in year 10. But LeBron was a teenager when he had that stat line. So LeBron came out the gates. He just needed a year just to get adjusted into the NBA, and he just exploded. And you see right now, he's able to take over a game at 41 years old. He's still dominating, still leading his team out of the first round into the second round. And even we know Shea is great. He outplayed Shea in the playoffs at 41 years old. Like, this is how long that someone has to dominate. It is going to be so difficult to even match that. You have to have a career like Bill Russell while being dominant on both ends of the ball. If you're going to play less than 20 years, you have to dominate. Like, are we going to see a player dominate like Bill Russell?
Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he's going to average over 15 rebounds per game,
Yeah,
Wimby, right? So
yeah.
Like he's not gonna average a bunch of assists. He's gonna get a
I
bunch
don't
of
think he's
blocks.
gonna average a bunch of points. To be honest with you,
No,
Even
I don't think he's gonna
let's
average a
just say
bunch.
this. Let's again all the expectations we're throwing on him right now. Let's just say
Mhm.
we're throwing some expectations that sounds ridiculous, right? That sounds like we're limiting him, right? Even if he surpasses these, let's say he gets more blocks than Akeem Olajuwon, right? He gets 15, or let's just say he gets 20,000 rebounds.
that's a lot.
That's a
That's a
lot,
lot.
right? Or
Yeah,
unless he
That's a lot.
because he can get 15 to 17, because I think that's what Moses Malone has, 17. That's what I'm saying. So those records are going to be hard to break because the game is not played the same way anymore. Teams
Yeah.
don't miss as much anymore. He had a guard get 12 rebounds last night, right? You know how many rebounds Harper had last night? How many rebounds Harper had last night?
I don't
Probably
know,
was 12.
but every team needs Dylan Harper. Oh my God,
Yeah.
the
So
little
How much?
things that he do.
yeah, I mean he's definitely
How
going to get
much?
a bunch
How
of
much longer
decoys,
can
but
we hold him back though?
is he going to get more than 4? Because 4 is the max, right? Can he get more than 4 Defensive Player of the Years? That's
I mean,
possible.
he's probably he could get 5. It's
He's good.
say for instance he has the most defensive players of the years. He's going to get at least 3 MVPs. I'm pretty sure.
That's what I was just thinking too. He's going to get at least 3, right? And I said at least 3. So I'm not saying he can't get
Yeah.
more than 3. I'm just saying I don't see him getting less than 3.
Let's just
So even
say
and if he
5
gets
defensive
4
player
or
of the
5,
years,
if he
3
gets 5,
MVPs.
imagine if he gets 5 Defensive Player of the Years, 5 MVPs,
I mean, it's possible.
couple of championships, a couple of Finals MVPs. He already got a Western Conference MVP. Oh, and it's another thing too, Brandon. This is good for the NBA. Guess what 2 teams are in the NBA championship finals? The same 2 teams that were in the NBA Cup
In the season tournament.
championship.
Hmm.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And this is the 5th out of the 6 teams that eventually made the finals. So the Lakers is the only team that didn't make the finals. So the Lakers won it and beat the Pacers, but the next year the Pacers made the NBA finals. And then OKC lost last year to the Bucks, and they made the NBA finals. So it's 4 teams, my bad, because the Bucks didn't make it. And then this year, both teams who made the Cup championship are going to be in the NBA finals. So 4 out of the 6 teams that played in the Cup championship made the NBA finals within those years that they had
But
the Cup
yeah,
championship.
that's true. And you know, the
Mhm.
like core of those teams made the finals really.
Yeah,
So
the same team that
to
was
be
on the same
honest with
Pacer
you,
team, that the Lakers faced in 2023, or was it, or 2024 when they first did it, was the
23.
same
Yeah,
team.
the first one,
Yeah, it was
23.
it was the same team that made the finals the next year versus OKC Thunder. Because there's only been 3 of them, so it was 2024. It's been the Lakers, the Bucks, and the Knicks.
Yeah.
That's
Just the third year. This is the
This is the
third
third
year.
year. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I'm
it's the
just
third
saying
year.
the like core because
Oh,
you know,
I see what you said, because it was in
yeah.
20. So it was in, this one was 25, 24, and 23. Because
Hmm.
it's in November, so it happens before. It didn't happen in
Yeah.
2026. So he's right. He's right. It's in 2023. Yeah. Yeah, they don't like but supposedly they like winning. Supposedly they like winning, but they don't like the NBA creating competition and more chances of winning.
Never understood like people who don't like what's the point of not liking it? Like what does it do to make you not like that tournament?
I think people will like it more once LeBron
Because
retired.
LeBron
Yeah.
won it. You already know that.
I
'Cause
think people will
LeBron
like
won
it
it.
more once LeBron retired.
No matter, LeBron got one. He got the inaugural one. He got the
And
first
the
one ever
MVP.
given out, and an MVP in it. So they can't say nothing. And made the all cup team as well. Another accolade. They get mad about that, man. Yeah, man. But at the
Yeah.
end of the day, that the idea of what Wemby can do is really limitless. We don't want to limit him, but like I said, whatever imagination we have, which is so funny. These are all hypotheticals, right? They love to tell us we don't like talking hypotheticals, but they love to tell you the expectations of what they think something's going to happen to a player's career, which is all hypothetical.
Did he come in
Um,
with the expectation like LeBron did as a rookie?
Close, but not with the same hype.
I think he didn't have the hype, but he came in with the expectations of dominated the NBA for
Yeah.
years.
Yeah, dominant. It was. He was expected. Like when Wemby coming in, everybody was like, "Dude, this is the next thing. He's going to change the game. This is the new thing." And he
I
definitely
mean,
is that. He is that.
yeah, you watching him before he won the NBA, you was like, wow, this dude is 7'5" with handles, pulling up, shooting long threes. Like he
Hmm.
came in like before he came into the league, we knew he was going to be great.
What,
I think
what,
he'd
what,
be the first overseas player to be the face of the NBA.
I
He's
mean,
already the
it's going to
face.
have to be.
He's already the face. If LeBron wasn't here, he would be the face.
Yeah, it's going to have to be because LeBron's still the face of the league today.
That's what I'm going to say. We can't
People,
say
but it's the
LeBron's not.
sad thing. But it's the sad thing, Brandon. If he loses this finals, they're gonna start hating him.
No, they're
I
gonna celebrate.
If they win it, they're going to hate it. So it's too many people who are hating. I mean, I was reading this post, people hating on like Chris Brown. Like, yeah, just hating on everybody.
Yeah, people just hate. I
Hate
call
for
it,
breathing.
dude. This is
Do
the
you?
hater. This is I always
That'd
call
be
this
great.
era. This is the haters era.
It
We
is.
live in a haters
Right.
era.
I didn't know that. It's real. Are we haters or not
I'll
haters?
be
What we
there
do?
talking about Drake fans, they're soft and all this.
It's not soft. It's silk. Okay.
Of course,
Like Drake
LeBron,
music, are you to have
It's not
something wrong?
soft. It's silk, baby.
Drake fans are soft like LeBron fans. LeBron fans are soft
Yeah.
too. You know, we got
There's really
soft fans in
something
our
wrong with
bodies.
you if you listen to Drake, right?
Yeah, but it's just. I mean, again,
Drake, what the fuck?
but I'm just saying because you know everything that they do with basketball, and when I say they, y'all know I'm talking about the Zesties because they're the loudest people in the basketball discourse. They're the one who set the trends. They're the one who create these narratives. So you know, obviously they were hoping, you know, the Cavaliers made the finals so that they could say the Cavaliers did something without LeBron, but that didn't happen,
Yes.
right? Now though, you got Mike Brown who has an opportunity to win a championship, right? So, but they don't like the Knicks, right? They don't want to give because they've been hating on Brunson. They've been thinking Brunson can't win no championship, especially Karl Anthony Towns. We want to talk about being soft. Karl Anthony Towns, to me, you know, Karl Anthony Towns reminds me of the way people treat him like Chris Bosh. Remember, Bosh was always the butt of everybody's jokes in the early 2010s. Remember when he joined the Heat, everything, especially when he did all that stuff when they were winning championships, they kept making. That's what they do with Karl Anthony Towns. So, how they like Wemby, but what if Wemby doesn't win this, and they can never explain it? You always choke when you lose. You choke, so that means Wemby would have choked. So how are they? Because they like Wemby.
They like him for the time being.
Yes, because they can say he's better than LeBron, right? That's what they're gonna
LeBron
try
never
to do.
did this before, so they're hoping he win because they could say LeBron
Thanks.
never. When he got to the finals his first time, he choked them, and Wemby did.
Look,
So that's why
exactly.
Wemby's better.
And Wemby's winning
wins one
in
title,
LeBron's era,
all
and
his
winning in
titles
LeBron's
are more
era.
than LeBron's super team titles.
And winning in LeBron's era. They're gonna say this is LeBron's era on top of it, right? Mind you, it's gonna be LeBron's era.
I think people want to hate LeBron more than say he did this. I think they want Wemby to lose more than say Wemby did this and LeBron couldn't. Because Wemby win the championship, guess what he is? He's undefeated in the finals.
Oh, but so would
Yeah,
be Brunson.
that definitely do not count.
But Brunson would be undefeated in the finals. Karl Anthony
That don't
Towns would
count.
be undefeated in the finals.
Giannis and Jokic 1-0 do not count. You have to win at least 6 to have that count.
It don't count for Scottie Pippen. How?
It
That's
don't.
because Scottie Pippen was a bus rider. They always got something to say.
They always got something to say. That's true. Well, first of all, it do count because LeBron James is the only undefeated Laker in Laker history. So they got to count that.
That don't count because Kobe won 5.
Who? But he lost 2. Did LeBron lose 2? LeBron got the 0. I thought the 0 was all that mattered.
That's different. That's different.
Exactly. That's different.
There's always a caveat to LeBron James' success.
Wemby is different. That is for sure. Wemby is different. We got to give it up to the man. He had 28 and 10 last night. But again, like Brandon said, man, that team is deep. They play well together. They all understand their roles, and they play tough-nosed basketball. And then that kid Bryant is making a name for himself as well. What is his name?
Carter
Cody
Bryant.
Carter
He
Bryant.
didn't play much last game, but man, he's such a solid rookie. They
Right?
got so many solid rookies. They're just coached well.
He has a man's body. Pause. He doesn't.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a rookie's like he looks like. Once his mind gets into it, he's gonna be able to be like a
Dude,
Bernard Test
they
type
put
guy.
him in to guard Shea. That's how much confidence they got in him.
Yeah.
A rookie. They put him in to guard Shea. Crazy.
Yeah,
They tell
yeah.
me what he been doing in practice.
And that's
They've
what
been
I
They
seeing some
put
in
Dylan
practice
Brooks
from him.
in to run the offense. These are
And-
rookies.
Yep, and then with all that being said, Brandon, they tell us that the NBA sucks, the talent sucks, nobody's watching it. This was the game one was the most viewed Western Conference Finals game one of all time. And wait till the numbers come back from game 7. It's probably going to be high as ever. These playoffs have been the highest viewed playoffs since '97 or something like that. They were saying, right? So again, the NBA and that they have talent across the board. Because like I said, even when we get to the Knicks, it's not just going. The Knicks are deep too. The Knicks got a team too. The
Yeah.
Knicks. You know what I'm saying?
The Knicks are a really good team. I don't think people really know how good the Knicks are. They just think because they're in the Eastern Conference, they're not as good as OKC and the Spurs. It's going to be a good series. And for all the people who saying that the NBA is soft and all they do is shoot threes, they don't watch basketball.
Not
I've
at all.
had too many conversations with people say that all they do is shoot threes. Like, have you even watched the NBA before? They may have watched a game where Boston shot a lot of threes in the regular season, but this game is so different, and we see why the mid-range game is not like it was in the 90s because there's too much firepower. You cannot just shoot mid-range shots and just think you're going to win games. You think that they think that the lane is wide open. If the lane was wide open, LeBron James would average 50 points a game. If the lane was wide open, Russell
Like the
Westbrook would average a
1900s.
30-point triple-double every game.
But
Like,
it's harder to.
if you could post up easily, Wemby would average 60 points per game. Like, it's just frustrating when people just don't watch the game, don't even attempt to understand basketball, and all they do is listen to narratives of the game being soft, and all they do is shoot threes. But they have these players, who's ex-players, who sit there on TV and try to tell everyone what they're seeing, and they're not even watching the games. They literally have Vince Carter and Trace McGrady telling people, and Reggie Miller telling people about winning and what they need to do to win, and why someone can do this, shouldn't do that. Like Vince Carter's my second favorite player of all time, but come the fuck on, Vince.
They had 3 non-champions. 3 non-champions explaining.
Come on,
what they
Vince.
did.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's crazy. But you know what? You know who Carter Bryant reminds me of? He kind of reminds you of a Caron Butler type of player as well. But just a little bit more athletic. But he does remind me of Caron Butler.
Yeah, that dude's athletic as hell, but you know he is like 20.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And again, he also playing 20 years later. Caron Butler was drafted, what, 2002? Something like that? So, it's been a while. People forget how how like strong Caron Butler was and skill, how much skill he had and athleticism he had. But Carter's definitely better than that. But again, it's gonna be. I can't wait for these finals. Obviously, my wife is excited, right? Y'all know she's a big time Knicks fan. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I got the Knicks in 6, and that's not because of my wife. That's because I do think the Knicks could. I think the Knicks have a better chance of beating the Spurs than they would have if they would have played OKC. But I think people are sleeping on the Knicks. I think the Knicks have really been playing really good basketball for quite some time now. And people are just sleeping on them.
They're very good, but Brunson is that engine, and just like Shea's the engine, the Spurs got the big guards that
Yeah.
could keep up with both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Brunson is tougher
Thunder
than
did not
SGA,
have the
though.
guards to actually keep up with Brunson.
Yeah, no, that's what
And
I'm saying.
also, they got a 7'5" guy in the paint.
Yeah, I know that, but the difference is that Brunson is tougher than SGA. That's the difference. So Brunson,
I don't know
Brunson,
about that.
yeah, he is.
I mean,
Yeah, he is. Brunson-
Shea's a
Brunson-
better player. I don't care how tough you're gonna
No,
be.
I know that.
Shea
I'm
is
not
gonna
saying
get
that.
you
Shea's better.
More
Shea's
points. Move the ball around more. It's gonna get more teammates involved. Shea is going to be better versus the Spurs, and we saw he was great versus the Spurs. He couldn't get over that hump of too many big bodies.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. The Knicks half court offense is better than this OKC half court offense. Those OKC role players be scoring a lot because of those transition turnovers that they be creating, like the Carusos and Wallaces and the Lou Dorts and stuff like the Knicks and their half court offense. They can go to OG, Mikal Bridges, they can go to Karl Anthony Towns. They
Yeah,
can do so many different things.
I don't buy that
Johnny, I
one
think he
bit.
was forced to say the Knicks.
I don't buy that one bit at all.
I don't have to buy it, nigga. Damn, I ain't selling
Hey,
that.
hey, Brandon.
I don't know what you're trying to sell, but I definitely ain't buying
Brandon.
that.
Hey, Brandon. I think he was forced to say the Knicks was going to win today.
Yeah.
I think he was forced to say it
say
on
that.
here.
Here we go.
They had that talk before we came on. Hey, you better say the Knicks gonna win the championship in 6.
She said in 4. She said until otherwise it's 4. Until otherwise stated shown it's 4. Knicks in
Well, the
4.
Knicks lost game 1,
When
Well,
game 1 starts Wednesday.
and they lost.
they lost.
So it's not gonna happen. Just tell them right now. Tell
I
them why
can't
it's
with
not gonna
y'all,
happen
man.
anymore.
I can't with y'all. I just gave y'all a solid basketball take, man.
That was
Y'all came
not
over
solid
here.
at all.
That was a
No.
solid basketball take, and y'all just had to throw my wife all in this. My poor baby. She's excited that her Knicks made the finals. Second time in her life. Oh, well, third time in her life, but the first time they made it, she was like 9, 10 years old, something like that.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
You know how the Thunder, they was kind of, AJ Mitchell, he killed the Lakers, and he's not playing.
Mm.
Do you think the series would have been different if he didn't play versus the Lakers? Like, could they have won more than one game?
Without AJ Mitchell on the team,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, they probably could have won one of those games. Just one.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
would have won. Yeah,
Just one. Just one.
I
just
don't know
one.
that he,
Just
he was
one.
the best player in that series. He was just
Hey,
like the Lakers.
it
They
was.
actually, it was the best basketball the Lakers played all year long. But that damn AJ Mitchell, he was like Jamal Murray.
They had no answer for him. But let
They
me
had
ask you
no
this.
answer for him.
Let me ask you this, Brandon. Have we discussed that Austin Reeves' career playoff high in any playoff game is only 23 points?
It
I
is.
don't remember having that
I mean,
I heard that one day because
I
you know what?
mean,
I've been wanting to discuss that because I thought about that. I was saying, no, that can't be true.
I
But I
mean,
think it's
it's. I
true.
mean, that's not. It's when they were in 23 was really his first playoff series. They were so balanced all around that I'm not surprised. Even though he played well in 23 and then 24, it was a quick series. 25,
Hmm.
he had to guard Ant-Man, and that's going to
Yeah.
exhaust you. And then this year he was hurt, so I'm not too surprised. But
Because I saw that somewhere because, on our Twitter, they be having stuff like that. I think somebody was saying that this dude didn't.
I
But
swear I
again,
saw him
I think.
he had a good game versus the Rockets when he came back the first game. I thought
I think he had like 20 though, like 22 or 23. It might have been
I swear
23.
he
But
led the team in scoring.
With
right,
23
and it might
points,
have been
with 23
23
points,
points.
3 points. And not to say anything, because nobody expecting Austin Reeves to be no 25. He's not. He's not no Jalen Brown. Like he's not no Kawhi. He's not no real second option. Like that's just the real factor of it. Like
I
you know what I'm
think
He's a
saying?
people are
real second
expecting. I
option.
think people are expecting more from Austin Reed because I mean he's if he gets the
Or at least
max
he's
the
not
way
the
he's
type of
supposed to
second
be.
option. Put it like this, man. He's not the second option that could be a first option. Because that to me, what a second option is, you could be a pot. You could play. Like to me, Jalen Brown could be a first option. Karl Anthony Towns could be a first option. Like you know what I'm saying? Like some of these guys, LeBron James could still be a first option as your second option. I don't know if you can make Austin Reeves your first option in any category. He'll
I
get you
mean,
some points.
He,
he's a
was looking
solid
like that at the
player.
beginning
Like
of
I
the
like
season.
Austin Reeves. He's a real solid
No,
player.
I do like him. I do like him.
He
But
had let me see. Is this the regular? It's the regular season. Let me see. No, he has 31 versus the Thunder.
this series, the one that
Yeah.
just passed. Okay.
Yeah, he had 27 of the last game. He had 22 his first game back with the Rockets, but he had 31 in game 2.
Okay.
Yeah,
that
he
was
had
that.
31 in game 2
All right. So
and
technically,
27 in game 4.
yeah. All right. So technically, he had those games. Okay. Perfect. All right. Like I said, because I was wondering because when you brought up that series and you just brought up about AJ Mitchell, that came to mind. So I was just thinking about it. But back to the teams that didn't lose, like the Lakers and the Thunder. The Spurs. Do they even have a power forward? Is everybody on their team a small forward or
No,
less?
no, I don't think they play with a power forward. They play.
No.
I mean, they have big guards that could switch, so that's
Mhm.
probably why they don't need one.
They play a 4 guard with a center.
Yeah.
Right, because Keldon Johnson's what 6'6", 6'5", 6'7"? How big is Keldon Johnson? Champagne
I
is
mean, we could
6'5".
say he's a small forward, I guess.
But he's one of those. He's a small forward. Like they don't have like no 6'8", 6'9" dudes running around. It's Wemby
I mean,
and Cornette.
Champagne's like 6'8", I guess, maybe
Is he
6'7",
6'8"? I've always
6'8".
wondered that. I've always wondered about Champagne. I've always wondered what his overall stature was.
He's like 6'8", 6'7". But then again, like he's not like a big 6'8", 6'7". He's like a small forward size that could shoot the ball.
Mm-hmm. That, and you know what? That's why the in-season cup. If you win the championship, you should be able to have home court advantage in the NBA Finals. Yeah, Champagne is 6'7".
Yeah, he's 6'7".
All right, so obviously the tallest guy is Wembanyama and Cornette, and if they don't play Plumlee, they play Olynyk scrub minutes. What's called Bismack is a small center. He's 6'8". So you got Champagne and Harrison Barnes that are 6'7".
Yeah,
and then everybody else is 6'6".
There's all guards and Wemby out there.
Yeah, they play 4 wings and Wemby.
And the funny thing is that sometimes these dudes don't even really be these sizes. They just be labeling them at that so they can play certain positions.
Yeah, I mean,
so sometimes they be 2 inches taller or 2 inches shorter. But it
they don't be that tall.
Depending on what they want.
No, they don't really be that shorter. They just be not that tall.
Like Anthony Edwards and Brunson are the same height.
Well, Anthony Edwards is listed at 6'4", so he could be 6'3".
I saw them standing next to each other. They was talking in a hallway, standing next to each other. They eye to eye, no height advantage. They're the same height.
I mean, Wade and Westbrook the same height.
Yes.
Yeah, but both of them are 6'4", because I think the way Wade is 6'4". I think they've always listed.
No, they're both like 6'3". They're both like 6'3".
But they're shorter, is what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so the guys they got listed as power forwards, which is funny. They got Carter Bryant listed as a power forward. He's 6'6", 220, and then they got Harrison Barnes as listed as a power forward as well.
He may be the closest to the power forward. Those are the 2 power forwards that
they be playing. Yeah, and then you got Castle, who's 6'6" as a point guard, which is crazy. And then you got Dylan Harper, who's 6'5", Vassell's 6'5", and then Fox is the only one that's 6'3". Fox is probably like 6'2", 6'1".
Well, the days of 6'2", 6'3" point guards are over.
But Fox played well too for the minutes he gave last night too as well. So shout out to him. He still has some athleticism showing. He's really fast, man. That dude could really.
He's still young. He's still adjusting. I think.
Ankles,
I think he's still adjusting because he was always the leader of his team, and now he's, trying to be that solid point guard for the team.
Yeah. Trying to be the veteran.
Yeah, man. But I can't wait. It's going to be a good.
He's
finals.
a veteran at 26.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good finals, and the finals on ABC. They should be on Prime, man. Prime should have the NBA finals. If the NBA finals was on Prime, they would get tens of millions of views. It would get to the 50 million views easily. On ABC, it's going to be different.
Yeah,
it's gonna go who's paying more. So.
Yeah, I know. ESPN is definitely paying more. Disney's definitely paying, for sure.
Yep, it's on ABC.
Yeah, that's great. So Chet only took 2 shots the whole game. I didn't look at the stats at last night's game. I know he only had 4 points.
From game 1, they played in the NBA. It's been established who's the better player, and I don't think Chet has played aggressive against Wemby since they came into the NBA. I don't know. I've heard some stories before they came into the NBA, but since they've been in the NBA, I don't think Chet has been aggressive with Wemby at all. And Wemby been, I'm going right at your head every time they play. I don't care if it's preseason, an all-star game, whatever. Wemby gonna be aggressive towards him. I'm going right at you. So
Hmm.
Brandon said it when the show started. I think Chet was scared. I mean,
And
that
he was
happens.
one of two from one of two from the field. He didn't even rebound. You're not even getting rebounds, brother. At least get it off the glass, if anything. Lord have mercy. Caruso and McCain was out here jacking up shots.
He took 2 shots. Somebody got to take them shots.
Yeah, somebody got to.
McCain definitely gonna take him.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said McCain. Oh, you should have seen the memes about McCain after they lost. You should have seen it. You know, people be so quick to get on you, bro. Oh, I tell you that. Like Brandon said, people do be hating in this society. People
Yeah,
just be
this the
loving to hate
haters
for no
era.
reason, man. They love their hate for no reason at all, bro. It is hilarious, man. That is crazy, man. Oh man, but like I said, I'm excited. I got the Knicks in 6. My wife has the Knicks in 4. What do you have, Brandon? You on mute? Or maybe Brandon stepped away right quick. Well, what you got, John? Who you think's winning this finals?
Spurs and 5.
Spurs in 5.
Spurs
So you
and
giving the
5.
Knicks one game?
Again,
Why not just go with the sweep?
I think the Knicks gonna pull out one.
Yeah, most likely it's gonna be Spurs in 5, but I'm hoping at least 6.
Y'all forgetting how the Knicks did beat them this season.
Okay.
No? That don't count? That don't matter?
No.
When Brandon said that about OKC Thunder, that was a golden gem for why the Spurs won. But now that can't be a golden gem for the Knicks? No?
So you really think the Knicks gonna win? I mean,
Yeah.
we can
I really think
whisper.
that
He,
I
he
really
don't
think the
believe,
Knicks are
just
gonna
like he
win.
said Lakers in 5, and I said the Lakers not gonna win a game.
Yeah, we can whisper on the
Huh?
show. We can whisper on the show, and your wife
Nah,
won't hear.
that's different. That's different. I was trying to
No,
make
it's
y'all
not
feel
different.
better.
You just saying stuff that you know that's not true. That's what
Nah.
I'm saying.
I tried to make
You
y'all
know they're
feel
not gonna
better.
win in
I
6.
tried to make y'all feel better. In this situation, this is just me talking basketball. This is simple. This is just the Knicks. They actually are really good. Now I hate
I
to say
mean,
it as a Heat
they,
fan too. It's really
do you
bad to
know
say this.
there have been some really good teams that lost?
I know, like the
Yeah,
Spurs.
yeah. OKC is a really good team, and they lost.
Yeah, I know. And just like the Spurs, you got to be really, really good to
Just
be in the
like the
finals.
Knicks, they're a really good team, but
Yeah,
they're
they're
gonna
really, really
lose.
good. Yeah,
They're gonna lose. That's
really,
it.
really
That's
good.
cool.
Yeah, you're really
They can
good.
celebrate. They made it to the finals. Hey, Knicks fans, y'all made it to the finals. I'm happy for y'all. This
Who,
is y'all championship. Y'all
who,
should be
who, who,
celebrating.
who was out here celebrating? The Knicks, or
Yes.
was it the Spurs? I don't know. It looked like Wemby. Wemby act like he won a championship. That don't go well for y'all. He already act like he won a championship. The Knicks, they
Do
still
you think
focused.
you think Knicks
Eyes on the
fans they've been
prize.
celebrating in New
Hmm?
York? The Knicks fans still
Not
celebrate.
that's the Knicks. I'm talking about the you talking about the fans. I'm talking about the Knicks. There was nobody out here getting too over. You know, this dude was crying,
You
all
should.
emotional, crying
You
for the
don't,
Western Conference Finals.
you don't think making it to the finals is a big thing?
It's big. I'm not saying that, but that right there lets me know you're not ready for what's about to take place. The Knicks are ready.
Let's be trying to switch it up now because
Yeah,
earlier in the
yeah,
show you was saying how big of a
Hmm.
thing it was.
It
Now
is a big thing.
that was an issue.
yeah. I
Yeah.
That
think
was
it
an
was.
issue.
Oh, it's an issue. Yo, it's an issue because when the Knicks are ready, they celebrated. I didn't say they celebrated was big for the Knicks. They celebrated, but they did it with poise.
Poise.
With poise.
We just happy they wasn't
Yeah.
doing them with no thumbs.
Yeah, yeah. They did it with poise, classmanship,
Yeah.
ethical. They were ethical.
Hey, that did you see that game called Ethical Basketball?
Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, I did see it. I don't know if that's a troll drop if that game really exists, but if it did, it probably already sold out. There's no way they got that game into existence. There's no way. It's not. It can't be real. That's just got to be a troll job by our favorite villain in the NBA, Dylan Brooks. Oh my God! Y'all ready to some people up, man? Because they're already upset about what Brandon said. Because Brandon said a lot of false things tonight. I mean today.
Yeah, you know
What things I said.
y'all favorite friend in the chat though.
Who's that? Oh no, that's all of them. Brandon's boys. Oh, talking about Brandon's boy. You know your boy. This one of your favorite boys, Mr. Rashad McCants, said that Wembanyama is not a center, that he's a guard. He's just a 7'5" guard. What you think? Or what you think on that? Is that what Wembanyama really is, or is Wembanyama a center?
I mean, I
What
don't
is
know the
KD?
hell. When he just goes out there and do what the hell he wants. Post up, shoot threes, handle the ball, run the fast break. So he's one of those
What is Kevin Durant?
positionless players, but he's definitely a center.
If you whatever Kevin
He's
Durant
definitely a
is, that's
center
what
on the
Wemby.
defensive side. Because boy, I tell you what, boy, on defense, he don't move outside that paint. Boy, he shut it down. That
Whatever
boy's
Kevin
crazy.
Durant is, that's what
Mhm.
Wemby is. Whatever position you want to put Kevin Durant is, that's what Wemby is.
On offense, because on defense, Kevin Durant is nowhere near what Wemby does on defense.
Oh,
On
on
defense,
offense. Wait, just on offense.
just on offense. Okay, because Kevin Durant's a small forward on offense, or maybe even a shooting guard, because he shoots. But small forwards can shoot too and score.
That's what Wemby is. On
Yeah.
offense. On
Wemby
defense.
took 15 shots last night. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I always say like it's gonna be difficult for people to understand like the amount of shots Jeffrey was taking to do the things that he was doing, man. Because guys were just running around. Guys not just running around here just trying to jack up a bunch of shots just for the sake of trying to score. Like that's not basketball. Guys are playing team basketball today.
Yeah. I do think Wemby a lot of times is not as an aggressive as he needs to be, but
Mm-hmm.
he's still impactful the whole game.
Yeah, because he does a lot more. Like I said, he sets screens, he passes, right? He on the defensive side, forget about it. He's an elite defensive anchor. I watch him literally move guys, tell people where to go, rotate, do all kinds of stuff on defense.
If he stay
he's-
healthy, I think he goes down as the best defensive player in the modern era. I think he does win that. Y'all was having a conversation. I think he does win that 5 DPOY. I mean, Gobert got 4.
I mean, the thing with Wemby, he just has to be healthy.
That's why I
And
said health wise, it has to be
if he
healthy.
could be healthy, he's gonna do a lot of things. But then again, he's been healthy 1 year.
Yeah, I mean, what do you say? Even 1 year? Because he only played 64.
That's true.
It's 65 if you count the play-in. I mean,
Which the game counts towards nothing. Nothing counts in that game.
It counts enough to get you into the what's it called, into the awards
I
eligibility.
mean, how you gonna have a game that counts towards nothing, but we're gonna count it as a game?
They
Which
did-
doesn't
they did.
count in.
They did it too. They actually did it too. That's what's made it crazy. They actually did it, which is wild when you come to think about it.
I want to know when they made up that rule. Like, what day was it established? Well, like, what day
This the second year? No, this the first year they did it, right? Or the second year? This the first year?
that game would count towards your total games played? That's what I want to know.
Oh, you're
That
talking about
means
that? Yeah.
When did that get established towards it's going to count towards your
Well,
total
it was
games?
an end of season game. It just wasn't a season game.
When we done with this live, I want you to
saying.
go back and listen to what you just said.
Yeah, I mean, I've been listening to a lot of Zesties lately,
They,
so I've been
they,
trying
they
to
have
invent
been
new stuff.
adjusting those rules all year long, apparently.
Yeah, because they dread if Wembanyama didn't win Defensive Player of the Year. But we got Blue Boat in the building. Shout out to Blue Boat, GJK, the Lord of GJK in here. What's good, brother?
Hey, what's going on, fellas? How y'all doing this Sunday morning? Sunday afternoon, rather. What's going
we
on?
good.
What's
man?
good, Blue Boat?
Oh, shoot, nothing, man. Like, well, what's the topic? Wemby, right? It's Wemby, right? It's potential,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, Wemby's
Right.
potential and his eligibility to be available for the GOAT debate eventually one day.
You know what? I gotta say, man, y'all to a good start. I'm not one of these guys that projects. I just let stuff happen on the fly. If it happens, it happens. You know what I mean? We gotta let people progress. You know, Wemby's living up to what he's been saying. You know what I mean? I've never seen a guy that could shoot a 7-foot. Just imagine somebody like Ralph Sampson who would have had this skill set in the 80s. Imagine Ralph Sampson doing this in the 80s.
Crazy.
Oh, Manute Bol. It would have been Manute Bol. Imagine Manute Bol with these skills. That would have been crazy.
I don't think Manu Ball had the lateral athleticism to actually do it. I think
Yeah.
Ralph Sampson. That's why I picked Ralph Sampson.
Okay,
Manu
I see
Ball,
what you're saying.
but yeah, man, Spurs. I mean, that was a toss-up series, even with Wemby's presence. But I'm not. That's not me saying that to downgrade Wemby, man. Downgrade Spurs. Spurs got a solid team. From Caden Johnson, De'Aaron Fox, the veteran, Chad Penny, Dylan Harper coming off the bench, giving solid minutes, everything, and it's yeah, man. And the sky's the limit for this kid, man. Sky's the limit for this kid, man. You know what I mean? But it's crazy, man. How now the JDRs don't know what to do now. They're the conundrum, right? They're the conundrum, right? They're
Yeah.
using Wemby now. They're using Wemby now as a vehicle to diminish LeBron. My rebuttal to that is like, hey, Wemby's doing all this now. If he wins the finals, he would have done something neither LeBron or Mike did. So if you're
Facts.
gonna have that sympathy for LeBron, he's on his way to catching Mike too. Because Mike didn't win when he was 22. Mike won when he was 28. Same with LeBron, even though LeBron was like maybe a year and a half younger. But yet and still, they all wanted what these the JDRs aren't real basketball fans. They're not real basketball fans, man. They use the flavor of the month to diminish LeBron to get over this obsession with LeBron. You know what I mean? Half of these dudes only watch basketball anyway. So it's like,
That's what
it's
Brandon
crazy.
said. That's
Yeah, that's what I'm
what
saying.
Brandon said. Yeah, they don't even watch basketball.
And they think the NBA is like a 3-point shooter contest. You watch that Spurs series, all SGA did was take mid-range shots. That's all he did. That's all he did. You actually watch that series. You had SGA, you had Cade Wallace, you had Jalen Williams when he was healthy. All of them were taking. They were very seldomly taking three. Even Alex Caruso was taking mid-range shots. So this notion that it's a 3-point shooting contest now is bullshit. It's bullcrap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
But that shows you again. That shows you how that thing is not really effective if other teams are hitting threes. If you're out here just taking a bunch of mid-range shots, even if you're shooting them at an elite level, which is around 45 to 50%, it ain't gonna beat somebody who's out here hitting 35 to 40% from 3-point land. And that's what bothers people's minds. And then you do all the other extra stuff, right? You're hustling for the boards, you're hustling for loose balls, right? You're deflecting passes, right? You're rotating well, you're doing all the good stuff defensively. You're forcing them into contested shot, late shot clock shots, right? Or to get a shot to somebody that you are comfortable taking, whether it's Lou Dort, whether it's Cason Wallace, whether it's Jalen Williams, the Chinese looking kid. Again, the Spurs are just great, man. The Spurs are a great team. They've been a surprise all year. And I got to shout out to Hollywood Herm for mentioning how good they would be, because Herm was one of the first ones to tell us how good the Spurs would be.
Even last year, you saw the potential. Even last year, you saw the potential. You know what I mean? It was just like you see them coming.
Yeah, the NBA is all about young dudes now. It's all about the young cats, man. It's all about young people, man. Sorry, LeBron. That's why LeBron should just go play with Golden State and have a retirement run with Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant.
It's cheaper than nothing, in my opinion, man. I mean, if he goes back there, that'd be a perfect ending to his career.
Cleveland ain't got no money for him. Cleveland ain't got no money for him. They would have to dismantle their team to give him money. He got to go somewhere where he can get his money, man. Let LeBron get his paper.
But he might take a pay cut. He just might take a pay cut. How big of a pay cut? I'm not sure. But he just might take a pay cut just for the sake of his hometown. He won a championship.
He might lose the love of the process if they cut his paycheck. Nah, let LeBron get all his money so he can still love the process and come back for another 2 years for us. We need another 2 years of Goat James Kingdom talking LeBron.
Yeah.
Brandon and I gonna have to reshuffle a lot of things when LeBron retire.
I think OKC would have won the series even they had been healthy, to be honest with you. Am I crazy to think that?
Nah, you're not too crazy to think that. But let's get some other voices up in here. We got some other guys in here, man. Shout out to you fellas for joining us on another great Sunday afternoon. Y'all know what this is. The GOAT James Kingdom Show with B. Lee and A. Johnny. We do this every noon Eastern time. Open panel for anybody want to have a discussion with us, whether it's the GOAT debate or today's NBA. We know how to talk it. We know how to prove our case, and we will continue to do that. So we got my boy Dredd up in here. Peace and blessings, Dredd. Thanks for joining the GOAT James Kingdom Sunday afternoon. What's your take on Wembanyama and the Spurs, man?
Shit, I think they played a really good game last night. I mean, the whole series was a really good game by both teams. I think State had a really good game last night. He just was inconsistent throughout the whole series, but he surprised me last night. But I ain't gonna lie, Chet, he for him to be the all-star on the team, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That was terrible. That was a total no-show performance. 4 points, 4 rebounds. Like, I don't know what that coach had going on. He should have been took Chet out that game.
All NBA too. Don't forget that.
You know who?
Chet was all NBA. All NBA
And
Thursday.
all defense. And all defense.
Yeah.
He was an all-star, all-NBA, and an all-defensive player this year. So, yeah. I was surprised he made the all-defensive team. I didn't think of him as being that solid of a defender for them to do that. But
so either.
yeah, but they put him there. I don't know why.
I think it's because he had like the most blocks after winning.
Man, he is a solid defensive player.
No, I'm just saying that. I'm just saying, but I didn't think of him as being one of the top defenders in the league. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot of solid defenders, but I didn't think of him being a top defender. I mean, Stephon Castle didn't make it.
He is. He's very impactful he's the best defensive player they got.
Yeah, and I think he made the first team too. He's
a really good defender. It's something about Wemby that he freezes up on.
I don't know.
Yeah, he was a total no-show.
I think that was another reason why Wemby was all emotional yesterday too, because he finally beat Chet. Because I think he hasn't beaten Chet in those international games. So
that might have been where his emotion came from.
That could have been that. Yep. That could have been that too as well.
So he was poised.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, but that, to me that made me look at the Spurs a little different. They was too joyous. I mean, I understand it's y'all first time getting there to that point and winning in the conference finals or whatnot, but it just could. I just got the feeling like they gave it their all, like literally gave it their all to win that series. That's why they were so happy. It's like, when you give it your all, it's like, how much do you got left? Because that's not the whole thing. So it's like, for me, I'm looking at it like, I think the Knicks gonna win, because I just think it really took too much out of them to win that series.
That sounds like something I just said like 15, 20 minutes ago, and I had Brandon and Mr. King John over here, the Knick haters, all upset. Saying I was going against Wemby. I'm just saying.
So the Knicks gonna win.
Bad takes are bad takes. So I mean, just because someone agrees with you don't mean it's a good take.
Yeah.
He didn't agree with me. That was just his take. He didn't even hear me say it.
I was about to say, I never heard him say the take.
Exactly. See, I was just
the take that the Knicks going to win. Like, it's still a bad take. It doesn't mean it doesn't make it better because someone else said it.
It's not.
It's a prediction. There's only one or two teams we all can pick right now.
Because I think he's a great player, but I don't know. It's just like you could just look at the emotion and just to tell like they gave it their all. Like, they were so proud of each other. Like,
you don't think they should be proud? You don't think they should be proud of each other?
I mean, they just beat the defending champs in Game 7.
Coming from, that's their first time getting there and everything, but I can just tell that they gave it their all. Like, usually
the Bulls celebrated after beating Detroit in '91. The Bulls celebrated,
and then they cried because the Pistons didn't celebrate with them.
Yes, they still upset today.
I mean, hey.
Nah, but don't listen, Dredd. Listen, man. That man was out there crying, man. He shouldn't have been out here crying for no Western Conference championship. The Knicks is ready. They pit bulls.
I ain't gonna say he was woo-hoo.
He was woo-hoo. He was saying, he said, my life depend on it. He said, I'm about to die for a championship. He about to face some real dogs in New York.
Wemby's out there crying. We're about to kill the Knicks.
He ain't about to kill nothing. He ain't about to kill nothing. Knicks is 6. Knicks and 6, man. Knicks and 6, man. That's
gonna be a 7-game series.
It's gonna be. You know what? 2 back-to-back Game 7s in the NBA Finals wouldn't be bad.
That's why I was just about to say it. It's like they just had a 7-game series, and that's why I said you could tell they gave it their all because the Knicks they just swept the team. Like, and
they definitely was not playing the Thunder in any of those series. So
no, they
were facing the Cavs.
The competition,
the level of competition is not the same.
I understand this, the competition was not the same. I will agree with that. But I'm just saying they just been chilling, and you got another team that's about to come into a series exhausted.
These guys are like 22 years old. Trust me, they're not exhausted. They're young guys.
Nah, they got some time. That's a good thing. They got some time. They got today. They got tomorrow. They got Tuesday. They got 3 days before the finals. They actually gave them some good rest time.
And the Knicks got to travel.
The travel, San Antonio.
They got to go to San Antonio.
Man, ain't nobody worried about going to San Antonio. Yeah, man, ain't nobody worried about no San Antonio, man.
Okay.
Nobody care about that. But let's let Iron Man get his chance in here. We got 2 cents of Herman in the building, man. Iron Man, what you think of Wembanyama and the Spurs, man?
Oh, what's up, GJK?
Peace and blessings, fella. What's good, man?
Yeah, congrats on the win, Spurs and Wemby. I think the athleticism of the Spurs gave OKC some problems, and I also think that Wemby outplaying Shea helped too. So, but my thing is, I was really impressed with Dylan Harper, man. That boy can get ball. I mean, at his young age, being a rookie. With that, with his calm and composure, man, that's just incredible. So I don't know. I think the Spurs will win against the New York Knicks. I think they will win in 6. So I think they will win the championship.
Now that'd be crazy if Wemby win. So that would put Wembanyama in the GOAT level status now.
No, I don't think so. I mean, LeBron, man, like it would take a whole lot to catch up to him, man. I mean,
LeBron.
You think Wemby gonna catch LeBron 21 All NBAs?
Nah, man, LeBron James has done things we ain't never gonna see before, man. Listen, I'm not even trying to put that on Wemby. I'm not even trying to put that on Wemby, man. Yeah, I'm not trying to put that on Wemby.
It's too early.
Yeah, but we'll see what he does. Again, he could carve his own, name, his own legendary legacy. He don't have to do anything LeBron James actually did. He just has to do what Wemby does best, and he's gonna be great. So yeah, it'll be a great. Again, that's gonna be great because like I told y'all, Brandon and I got to switch things up when LeBron retires. So if somebody can challenge him for the GOAT debate, that just keeps GOAT James Kingdom around because we always can prove why LeBron's the GOAT. It's gonna be very hard to trump what we got for LeBron, all the accomplishments, all the greatness, all the things that he done, everything that he's did to the game. So yeah, man. So, but shout out to you, man. We appreciate you, Iron Man. Let's move on to our boy 2 Cents. We're gonna try to make some kind of sense of what Brandon and John thinks, and obviously Iron Man thinks that the Spurs are gonna win a championship. What you think? Is it Wemby and the Spurs time to win a championship? Are the Knicks gonna cough this up? Because the Knicks should be the favorite. They're the veteran team.
Don't do that. That is not going to be the favorite.
Yeah. Look, I'll make it real simple for you. When Trump won against Hillary Clinton, he didn't win because he was just some great guy, great president. He won by default. And New York Knicks happen to be the default. They're not going to win. Congratulations for even making it there. I'm happy for them.
Thank you too, man.
Now, I want people to know I'm not on no bandwagon stuff like that. I moved down to San Antonio in 2009. I'm not from here. I know what they do, and how I went through the celebrations downtown, and they honking the horn, everything. Even had a hotel on the Strip. So this is the identity here, and it never got shook up. I respect them. This is a working class, a blue collar type of town. So when I see Wemby and people, I'm like, he is just a Tim Duncan 2.0. And he can never be my king as far as basketball goes or dominant. He's not dominant enough. No greats are going to average 24 points. Stop the cap. No, you're going to be at least up to 28, 30 points or something for a season. Now, he is great. He's excellent on defense, but we're talking about dominant offensively. This dude, it looks goofy when I see a guy that's 7'5", and he can't just, everybody's ants to him. He just refused. He wanted to turn into Steph Wemby. That's his job. He can do that if he wants to. But no, 24 points, that ain't enough for Johnny.
He said
I
Steph.
can't.
He
No.
said
For
Steph
me,
Wendy.
Yeah,
I
Steph
I don't know.
Wemby is crazy.
He said Steph Wemby. I mean, again, he's only been playing. He plays less than 30 minutes per game, so the 24 points per game, and that's understanding like why I keep telling y'all we haven't even cracked the tip of the iceberg for Wembanyama. Like it's like I said, we can't limit this young man's talent and what he can do with the basketball and what he's gonna be able to do with his career. You know, the only thing people keep saying is as long as he stays healthy, and which is rightfully so not to hate because he is 7'5". Like I said, it's a deformity to be that tall. It's very hard to, for your bone structure, all that, everything, your veins, all that kind of stuff. And there's a lot of stuff that happened. Obviously, we know he had the blood clot issue already. So, I mean, again, Wemby did something big last night. To make the finals in your third NBA season, be Defensive Player of the Year, All NBA First Team, All Defensive First Team. Like, this guy is having a phenomenal season. He really is. And he averaging a double-double on top of that. Led the league in blocks. So, but let me get bandwagon's comment in here because we always love the bandwagon. The bandwagon says, "Listen, hey Johnny, the bandwagon is playing it safe now. We'll see who wins. We'll see within 2 weeks the Knicks or the Spurs." So he has renounced his Spurs fandom after being OKC, and he's holding on to one of these two teams to see who's going to win the championship. So he can join that. But we know who's Brandon's real guy. This is Brandon's guy. Hollywood Herm. Hollywood Herm gonna come.
Salute,
He gonna
salute,
come. He
man.
gonna come and explain why the Spurs gonna win, and he gonna make Brandon feel better
Hey,
about today.
hey, man, Brandon, me and Brandon, we be on the same page. You know what I'm saying?
I know. I
Majority of
know.
the
You're
times,
his
and shout
guy.
out to
You're his
Brandon,
guy. You're
man.
his
Hey,
guy. Yeah.
but but
Yeah.
the thing is, like I said from the jump, hey Johnny, I said this around preseason. I just like how the team was constructed. I like how deep they are. OKC kind of gave the blueprint of being deep at the wing position, having athletic guys that could switch on everything, that could guard everything. And the Spurs adapted to that type of style, and they got the players that are physical, that are athletic, they could guard, they could put multiple bodies on the best ball handler on the court, in which Castle did a great job defensively on SGA. We gotta give them props for that, and how they was basically able to deal with all the different looks SGA could give to you. They was able to contain that. Yesterday SGA did his thing, but that kind of benefited the Spurs because you wasn't gonna get that elite help from the role players because the HGA was so aggressive. So you they kind of played into the Spurs' hands last night. But
Yeah.
overall with the Knicks, they got Brunson gonna have to deal with long, athletic, great perimeter defenders, and they could throw multiple guys at him, not just Castle. They could throw multiple guys at him. So I think Brunson gonna have a difficult series, in my opinion. Yes, I know people say, well, Cat could get Wemby at the paint and this, that, and the third, but at the same time, Wemby doesn't have to guard on Cat. He does have to guard Cat out there. You can have a guy like Champagne and guard him out there when he's out there on the perimeter, and Wemby can help off of that. Of course, Mikal Bridges. Now that's gonna be the X factor for the Knicks. Can Mikal Bridges be consistently hitting shots from the outside? If he does, yes, that would make it a little more difficult for the Spurs. But I just think the Spurs are just too deep in every position. They could come in two different. They could come with different lineups. They could stir up and match up what the Knicks are trying to do. Uh, like the Cornette boy, he wasn't great in this OKC series, but the Knicks series, this would be the type of series that he would shine, that he could probably have a great series in due to the fact that the style of play the Knicks play. But I just think the Spurs are deeper. They are more athletic. Well, physicality wise, the Knicks are a physical team for us with guys like Ananobi. Of course, Mikal Bridges can play defense and Mitchell Robinson, but at the same time, I just think the Spurs got too much firepower, man. And De'Aaron Fox actually gonna have a better series in this finals than he had in the whole playoffs, in my opinion, as well. Because in the day, you can't fix Brunson on defense, and you can't fix Karl Anthony Towns on defense either. So Those guys gonna get ate up by the Spurs, in my opinion.
Man, you know what? Let me
Yeah,
put you
I
over here
agree
on
with
the side.
Herm. I agree.
I'm putting Herm on Brandon's side of the board, man. Let's get a real Knick fan here to talk real basketball. Let's over here talking about all this. Like if there's no. First of all, let me do this. Let me do this. Shout out to Hollywood Herm, man. First of all, it is Herm's birthday, man. Shout out to you, Herm, man. Happy birthday,
Happy
brother,
birthday.
man. And
Man,
hopefully you
appreciate it,
enjoying it,
appreciate it,
man.
man.
So,
Happy
Appreciate it, man.
birthday, Herm.
so
Recovering right now.
did you are you crack did you crack 40 yet, or are you still under 40? What we doing? Are you over
I
40?
just cracked 40, man.
So
I
this your
just cracked.
40th birthday. Shout out to
Hmm.
Hollywood Herm, man. Listen, man, it is not easy
That's a
being born.
milestone, man.
Yeah, it's not easy being born during the crack era of the 80s, man. All us 80s babies really had it rough. Making it to our 40s, still looking good, still talking good. Everybody thought we was a failure, Herm. Everybody that was born between 1981 and 1988, they said we would be failures. They had to tell our parents where were we at night. Look at us, grown men celebrating our 40-year-old life. Shout out to Hollywood Herm, man, who be representing to the fullest. Y'all make sure to follow
I
Hollywood
appreciate
Herm,
that,
man.
man. Appreciate
Happy birthday to
everybody,
you,
man.
man. Yeah, man. Happy birthday to you, man. The Spurs still suck. Let's go, Knicks. Twin man. Come on, Twin man. Save me, Twin man. Save me, Twin man. Save me, Twin man. We got all these Wemby lovers all of a sudden. All these San Antonio fans out of nowhere.
I am here. First, let me start it off like this. I got to start it off like this. We are the New York Knicks. We are the New York Knicks.
Hey,
We
Herm, I
are the
didn't
New
even know
York
you was
Knicks. Said,
Gemini. I
go
just,
New York, go New York, go New York, go New York. I said, go New York, go New York, go New York, go New York, go. We are the New York Knicks. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
We didn't want to hear all that, man. Talk basketball, man. You ain't in the middle of Broadway. Come on, man. Talk basketball.
My bad.
Tell,
Okay, I
tell,
got you.
tell,
First,
tell,
I'm about to
tell,
talk
tell us
basketball
why.
right
Tell,
after
tell them why Brunson ain't worrying about no long length defenders. Pause.
this. First thing first, Brandon and John, kiss my ass, Knicks and 6.
Okay, Twin Mel, who's the better team, Spurs or the Knicks?
Honestly, it's a lot closer than you think. It's a lot
No,
closer
but
than y'all.
who's the better team? Who's the
he
Come
better
just
on,
team?
said
Twin
the
That's
man.
all I'm
Don't
Spurs.
let me
saying.
down, Twin
Hey,
man.
Brandon, he just said the
Don't let me
Spurs.
down,
What up,
Twin man.
Just tell us who's the better team.
Oh, come on,
The
Twin man. The
Knicks.
Knicks. Yeah,
The Knicks.
the Knicks.
Wouldn't it be sweeter if the Spurs was a better team and the Knicks win?
I don't care about any of that. I just want the
You just
Knicks to
want the
win.
Knicks to win. Exactly. Tell them we want the Knicks to
Who cares
win,
about
man.
any of that? Who cares
Yeah.
about any of that? Let's make something clear.
Hey,
All
when
jokes aside, the
when your
physicality,
hometown team ain't won the championship in your lifetime,
of
I
the
get it.
Knicks. I think the physicality of the Knicks can bother Wemby. Then we're forgetting about the outside shooting of the Knicks. They're one of the better 3-point shooting teams in the league. And I believe we're going to put up a lot of threes early and often. We're going to wipe these fools off the floor. I believe our defense is very solid. We're an excellent offensive rebounding team. We're an excellent rebounding team in general.
This
So
is not
let's
your
make
lane.
this clear.
This is not
Let's
your
let's
lane.
let's make this let's make this very clear. Knicks and
Abundantly clear.
6.
Knicks and 6.
Knicks and 6.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, if we take that heart early, we're gonna sweep them.
What? Say that. Hold on. Say that again. Say that again. Say that again. Go ahead.
Oh,
Say that again.
We take that heart early. We beat them the first 2 games.
Uh-huh.
Knicks and 4.
Oh, it's a wrap.
About right there. That's
Yeah.
Knicks, man.
Oh, what? Oh, here we go, jinxing. Ain't nobody jinxing. There's only 2 teams we can pick here: the Knicks or the Spurs. I mean, it's not like there's too many options here,
For
ladies and
the people
gentlemen.
counting out the Knicks, y'all bugging out. For all y'all just straight counting out the Knicks, you're bugging out. I'm not about to sit here and say Wemby not great or the Spurs aren't good. But for y'all to just sit here and the Spurs about to whoop the Knicks ass. No, they're not. And if you believe they are, you don't know basketball. Something's wrong with you.
I mean, I
You
got
know Landry
Spurs. I got
Shamet.
Spurs and
Do you
6,
know?
man.
Do you know
I got
Landry Shamet in the last series off the bench shot 92% from the field from 3?
That's who
92%.
relying on. Randy
Yes,
Shannon?
everybody that's on
No.
Brandon's side, is going for the Spurs. Everybody that's on my side is
No,
saying the
it's
Knicks.
not. It's not me relying on anyone. I'm just sitting here saying the Knicks are an excellent three-point shooting
John,
team.
you only got one other person on your side.
Spurs bench.
No, Dre got the Knicks in 6. Twin Man got the Knicks in 6, and 2 Cents said y'all overrate Wemby. He ain't there yet.
2 Cents don't know
I got the
basketball.
Knicks
No
in 6,
offense
but
to
if you
him.
take them out of the first 2 games, Knicks forward.
He just can't say that. He can't say the Spurs not gonna win right now because he got to go to work tomorrow. So I understand. Good shot, smart man. 2 Cents. Shout out to 2 Cents, man. Shout out to 2 Cents,
Hey,
man.
Twin, hey, let me say this to Twin right quick. Look, it's two things that make people not like you. Either you brag, or not you particular, that you brag or you win too much. Look, I'm telling you, if you know anybody from New York, and they move all over the planet, but they brag too much. It's like, oh man, yeah, I hope he do fall. And, that type of deal, because they're pompous, they're arrogant. So to see them lose, it makes you feel good because that's what you deserve for your arrogant, pompous type of attitude. So I was so happy they never won, but they bragged like the Cowboys for several years. It's okay. Matter
Hey,
of
2
fact,
Cents.
I pray for the sweep. I pray
Hey,
for
2
the sweep.
Cents. 2 Cents. Can I ask? 2 Cents. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a Knicks fan celebrate a win?
What?
Have you ever seen a Knicks fan celebrate winning?
Hey, look, first of all, of course I have, but they will celebrate a loss. I promise you. You don't
When
know.
have you seen? When have you seen a Knicks fan celebrate
The
winning?
level of disrespect right
No,
now
you mean
is
winning a
amazing.
championship or just winning? Because every time they win a playoff game, they celebrate.
So, okay, I'm a Bulls fan. So when we talk about winning, we talk about championships. I guess I got to break it down.
Laughing at the
further.
Oh,
celebration
then you trying to take it? You trying to take us
Understand.
back to the 1900s? You trying to go back to the
I'm talking about
1900s?
winning. I'm
Both
talking about winning
suck.
Well, to
championships.
be fair, the Knicks did win the in-season tournament.
No, they did.
So this is my
They
thing.
did.
This is my thing. This is my thing.
John. Look at John.
So
And look,
so
that's
this is
Brandon. He's supposed to be on your side.
I'm just saying they did win the
this is
in-season
my
tournament,
thing.
so they won
Hey,
something
King
finally.
Hold
John,
up.
you know the
Hold
Knicks
up.
still
Hold
got
up.
that
Hold up.
curse, man.
Hold
So
up.
they ain't gonna do
Hold up.
nothing.
This is my thing. This is my thing. The Knicks have been on the losing side of the ledger for decades.
Decades,
Decades.
a
You
lot
see
of
what I'm
years,
saying?
Lifetime.
a lot of years,
Lifetime. Lifetime.
a
Decades.
lifetime, a losing,
All of our
decades,
See,
lifetimes.
this
All
is
of
my
us.
thing.
Yeah.
all of our
Those
lifetimes,
all of our
decades.
lifetimes. All of our
Never seen them
lifetimes.
win
Taking
until
Hey,
advantage.
this year when they
between
won the
man.
in-season tournament.
Hey,
They
between
I'm the
lost
oldest.
man.
so much.
Half a
I'm the
century
oldest one
worth.
on here.
Half a
The
century
fans
worth
still
of
show
losing.
up.
I'm the
They
oldest
lost
one
so
on here,
much.
and I ain't never seen the Knicks win.
It's so much they lost.
True blue
I'm
Knicks
surprised.
fans.
I'm surprised they still got
True
fast. So
blue
much
Knicks
losing.
fans. True blue Knicks fans have stuck with this team through what I'll call it the dark ages. And there's been teams that should have gone to the finals and just
Hey,
couldn't get over the
between
top.
man. Between man.
Cowboys have
So
three.
guess
I'm gonna
what?
tell you.
Let's
I'm gonna
be
tell
Cowboys
you.
have
happy.
3 championships in the '90s. I don't never want to hear a Knicks fan
Hey,
talking about
King John,
Cowboys.
I gotta tell Twin Man the same thing I tell Cowboy fans. I tell Cowboy fans
I
all the
don't know
time.
why you telling me anything like you would
Hey
tell a
man,
Cowboy fan. I'm
hey,
not
I
delusional.
gotta be real with you. The Cowboys won't win until Jerry Jones pass away. Same thing with the Knicks. The Knicks won't win until James Dolan pass away, man.
Well, at
Once
least
the
the Cowboys won something
you
like
just
30
gotta
years
be
ago. At
real,
least,
man.
Yeah,
at
at
least they
least
won
won
30
some
years
30
ago.
years ago. You was born. You was born when the
It been
Knicks,
about
the
50 years for
Cowboys
the
won the
Knicks.
Super
It been
Bowl.
50
It's been a
years for the
lifetime
Knicks,
for the
though.
Knicks.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
let you
this
get away with
listen.
that.
James
Hey,
Dolan gotta go, man.
hey,
Until
you
then,
can't.
y'all not winning shit.
Why is it when certain teams and in certain teams in sports make it to the championship, all of a sudden they pompous, they're arrogant. We, the Knicks nation, have been through serious hard times. Let us
You
enjoy
act like
ourselves.
Twin
you
man.
act like
Oh
y'all made the
shit.
finals that many
See,
times
I
that we
got
can
one of
even
the
have that
worst owners in
conversation.
No,
sports,
he is
man.
acting like see, this is the thing. This is the thing. I ain't acting like nothing. I'm happy that my team's here. We should be here. We have a great team this year. We should have won last year.
Okay.
We should have been in the finals last year.
Hey,
Hey, Twin, unless
we
we
changing the
playing hand
meaning.
grenades or horseshoes, getting close don't count. So stop it,
You're
bro. We're
right.
not
That's why
giving you
we're
that.
here now. That's why we're here now. That's
Yeah, well, you
exactly
can
why
get the
we're here
close
now.
award. With the
You're
Knicks
right,
are the best
and you're
coach team ever.
100% right. You're 100% right. But we're here right now. We have a great team. The chemistry's off the chart,
Hey,
and the Knicks are going to win in
Twin Man,
six.
Walt Frazier coming out of retirement. Twin Man,
No, don't need his old
Phil
ass.
Jackson for to come out of retirement.
Hey, Twin Man,
Don't need his old
I do got
ass.
Twin Man, I do got a real question. If somehow in Dreamland y'all won a championship, where would y'all have y'all parade at?
125th Street.
Times Square.
I'm sure. Okay.
Okay. I'm just asking because I've never seen y'all win a championship. I can tell you where the Bulls have
What
John,
always
you know what we
celebrations at.
don't have to worry about winning the championship, John? Them bum ass Bulls. That's when you don't have to worry about winning the championship for a while, John. Y'all won't even snip the playoffs, John. At
We
least for the
celebrate at
next
Grand
20
Park.
years,
We
John.
celebrate at
Twin
Grand
Man, you're
Park.
wrong. You mean the in-season tournament?
They don't count that. Knicks fans don't count that. I'm sorry.
Exactly, 'cause they didn't raise a banner. That bum behinds.
They did.
No,
They should have
Listen,
raised the banner.
they didn't raise a banner,
I
but
love,
that's why
I
they're gonna win a
love the
championship.
fact,
They're gonna raise both banners
I
at the
love the
same time.
fact they didn't do that. I love the fact that they didn't do it. I love it.
They should have.
Why?
They like, listen. They like, listen, it's nice. I'm glad they won. I'm glad they won the in-season tournament. But guess what? They like, yo, the ultimate goal is this championship. They are here now. I hope they get to raise both. They
But
just
when you
need
ain't
to keep
won nothing in
playing.
60 years, you should celebrate it.
Mm-hmm.
I would
Y'all
celebrate
kiss my ass.
everything. I would celebrate
Yeah.
making it to the next team, state, everything. New York. Look, when you
I'm
don't
gonna make
win,
it my personal
you should
business.
celebrate everything.
I mean,
My
shout
wife
out to
Yeah,
the
celebrated. Right now, my wife is
true
wearing. She's wearing
underdogs,
her.
yeah.
man.
My wife
Yeah.
is wearing her cup tournament championship hat. She wearing it
No,
all the
that's
time.
a 2 cents is real. Anything they can celebrate, the Knicks fans should celebrate. You should celebrate the next game y'all have. Period. I don't care regular season, preseason, whatever. You should celebrate.
Yeah, because the Knicks haven't
Yo,
won
John
nothing
is a true
in
blue
history.
Bulls fan, bro. John,
You supposed to
hate the
hate
Knicks.
on y'all, man. You supposed to.
Yeah,
Why you hate us so bad, John?
yeah,
That's
Why
y'all.
messed
you hate
up,
us so
man.
bad, bro?
That's
And
messed
I'm
up.
surprised.
Because the Knicks
Johnny
fans are like
is from
Cowboy fans.
Miami and he's
It's hard to like
celebrating the
them.
Knicks. I don't get it.
He got
I'm
his
not
They're like
excuse
celebrating.
because
Who
his
said
Cowboy
I'm
wife,
fans.
though.
celebrating?
He
What's
got
he
his
got to
excuse
do
because his
with it?
wife, though.
Because
He got
I'm
his
talking
excuse because his
basketball.
wife, though.
That's
He
why
got
I
his
said he
excuse,
was
though.
forced to say the Knicks would win.
I
I
was
said that in the
not
beginning.
forced.
Yeah, he got
I
his
was not
She
excuse,
is
listen.
though.
not.
Let's make some.
She is not standing 3 feet from me right now, like she's always knows. She's not right there. Like she's like maybe 5 feet away.
She
But
already
still, the
told you
Knicks
what
is
to say,
six.
though. She already told you what to say, though. She
Yeah,
The
she
told
Knicks
you.
is
already
six.
told him what to say.
Nah, she
Hey,
said in four. She said the Knicks is sweeping until otherwise noted.
y'all should have heard A. Johnny last night. He said, yeah, the Spurs did a great job, blah, 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 blah. And, with that being said, Knicks are winning in 4. It sounded like he
Yeah,
had a few
Hey,
yeah,
But you
twin
yeah,
did
man, you
man.
got
say they're
some, you got
winning
you
in
got some
4.
tickets, twin man. You end up getting you some finals tickets, man.
We,
Hey, you ain't
shit,
got
I ain't got bank like that.
Hell no.
Hey,
They said
you go
just to
find.
get in. They said just to get into Madison Square Garden is 3,100.
I seen
Sounds about
tour.
right. And that's
You
probably the
got you got to
nosebleed
find a
seats.
street cat. You got to find a street cat on the street that got him
Yeah, they can
somewhere,
have all
man.
that.
Hell
Listen, they
no.
ain't about to sell
And the
me no
street cat
damn
ain't selling for no
ticket tour,
$300.
bro. They are not
No.
selling me no damn Broadway tickets to like to like
Nothing.
Hamilton. I go to damn MSG, try to hand me some Hamilton tickets.
Yo,
Try
bandwagon, what the hell?
You see
Preseason
inside,
tickets.
You
right? The
say this is
bandwagon
bad.
can't be a full.
Yeah,
This
hold
Knicks
on.
fandom from
Let's
Twin
swap.
Man cannot happen. The Spurs needs
Let's
to whoop
swap
that
this.
ass.
Oh, you going for the Spurs too? Damn, oh man, we all messed up
damn, bro.
now,
Why
man.
is
Come
everybody
on,
hating
man. What are
on
we
me so
doing?
Hey
bad, bro?
man,
The
hey,
bandwagon doesn't like you Knicks
Damn,
fans,
man.
Twin
hey,
Yeah,
Man.
hey, hey,
you know
Yeah,
what?
they're like Cowboy fans.
Hardwood Authority know what's up with the
I
Spurs,
have
man.
always been
You know what's gonna happen in this
an
series, man.
NBA fan first. I am an NBA fan first. I
that's a
love my
lie.
Now
Knicks.
you a
Like I
Knicks
That's a
said,
fan.
lie.
You supposed to be a
I
Y'all
Knicks
love
fan.
trash
You
my
a
J.R.
Knicks
Knicks.
Smith.
fan
We don't
Look,
first.
respect
I
y'all
you a
love
fans,
Knicks
my
man.
fan
Knicks.
first.
I can also be I can
Y'all
also
bully
be
other teams'
realistic.
fans.
No, we don't. No, we
Hey
What
don't.
was
King
that
Fuck
from
that
Johnny, he
shit.
a
last
Knicks
year against
fan
that
first,
Pacer
man.
fan then?
Yes. What they did to
Y'all
that
ain't gonna be
Pacers
lying
fan
on me.
was ridiculous.
What you
Hey,
mean?
hey,
Bro
hey,
couldn't
hey,
even
but
wear halftime shoes.
how y'all did Charles Oakley, man? That's why y'all ain't gonna
Oh,
win the ship,
facts. I
man.
forgot about that.
How
What
y'all
that
did
got to do? Hold on.
Charles
What that got
Oakley?
to do with the
How y'all
team?
did Spike Lee? How y'all did Spike Lee was wrong too. Y'all ain't gonna win the
Yeah,
ship
how the
until
Spurs did
Jordan's
Steven
done, man.
Jackson's gonna come back to haunt them.
Like, it ain't came back
What that
yet,
got to do with
man.
the team? What the
I mean,
listen?
How the
What the
Spurs said
security?
Isaiah Thomas is
What the
gonna hunt y'all.
security at MSG? What the security did at MSG to Charles Oakley and Spike Lee ain't got nothing to do with the team.
yes, to do
Oh my
because James
god.
Dolan something security to
Wait
him,
a minute,
man.
Herm. You see, the Spurs has to whoop that ass in 4 games and get a sweep. The Spurs got to sweep these guys.
Nah, I got Spurs in 6 though.
Hey, the good
Bro,
news
the
is
level
that
of
New York.
hate, bro,
Why do
like it's
y'all think the Knicks
insane.
gonna win 2 games? Why? I don't even
Hey,
understand
John,
that.
I'm just being,
I,
I'm being nice though, cause
Okay, okay, okay. I
Madison
got you.
Square Garden is
So
gonna
when
be
the Knicks
live
come
though.
out, and punch the Spurs in the mouth first
Oh
two
In
my
games,
game
we
God.
go
one,
up
in
2-0, guess
game
what?
one, what y'all gonna say then? Yeah, what's gonna be y'all talk then?
We gonna say
Then we
Spurs in
all are
5.
gonna wake up
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
be like,
Yeah,
yeah,
if the
that
tooth
was
fairy
a dream.
come, if the tooth fairy come, we
I
don't
want
say
y'all.
about
I
Hey,
want
nothing.
y'all
John,
to know, hey Johnny.
I put it like this. I seen the Phoenix Suns go up 2-0 against the Milwaukee Bucks and lost 4 straight. So even they go
We
up
ain't the
2-0, that
Milwaukee
don't mean
Bucks.
shit. That don't mean
I
We
shit.
got
ain't
you.
the
They
I
Milwaukee
got
they
you.
Bucks.
I got
Oh,
you.
definitely
don't
don't
let
have
the
a
Knicks
Giannis.
go up
They
2-0.
definitely don't have a
Do
Giannis.
not let the Knicks go up
The
2-0
Knicks
and
go
go
up
to the
2-0.
Madison
It's a
Square in the
sweep.
Madison Square
It's a
Garden.
sweep.
Same thing about
It's
It's a
Toronto in the
Bedlam.
sweep.
Bucks series.
It's pure
Toronto,
It's a
Bedlam.
the
sweep.
Bucks were up 2-0 in 19 as
Knicks
well.
go up 2-0. It's a
Who?
sweep. Period.
The Bucks.
They don't have Big Head Brunson.
Yeah, the Knicks was up. Hey, King John, you remember how the Knicks was up on us? We came back and
Yeah.
whooped their ass.
Yeah.
That's
Remember I
what I
told you,
mean.
didn't I have Carl Anthony Towns and Brunson as top 10
But
players
hey,
before the year started?
The Spurs was up 2-0 on OKC once before. And
When?
OKC
I
came
mean,
back.
No,
the
it was
Spurs
1-1. Spurs was only
take
Nah,
won game
down
one.
and
zesty
then
players.
They were down
The Spurs
2-1.
take
Man.
down zesty players, so Cat's about to
Yeah, the
get taken
Spurs
down.
were down 2-1.
Ah, they do take care of
Look, man,
zesty
it
players.
can't be
That's
like
true.
this. It has to be like this, nigga.
Nah, it got to be the other way. You gonna rock in blue and orange, man.
Oh, yeah, I'm rocking this.
Yep, that's gonna be you
man,
next
go ahead
That
and
season.
can't
go ahead and
happen,
switch that
The
man.
back, man. That
bandwagon.
just
Oh,
third
that
I
you
place.
can't.
okay? Listen, you get mad that they call you call yourself in first person. Wait till you
Well,
start walking around as
bandwagon,
a
if the
Knicks
Knicks,
fan.
if the Knicks win,
Oh,
bandwagon, just put a picture of Patrick Ewing up, man. We'll
Oh,
be
God,
all right.
no.
they'll
Just
love
put
you.
a
They'll
picture of
love
him
you.
up,
No, you can
man.
put a
We'll
picture
be
of a
all right,
Brunson.
man.
Brunson's a beast. I don't know how people be hating on
If the
Brunson.
Knicks win, Brunson shouldn't have to pay tax.
Yeah.
I agree. I
Yeah,
agree.
probably put the Bronson up there. Can't
And
put a
If
should
big
Brun,
he
big
shouldn't have
cat
to
up
pay
there, the big
tax.
hey,
curve.
if
They
Brunson
would
win though,
put a statue up for Jalen Brunson immediately in New York. If we,
if Brunson win, you gonna have to have discussions. You gonna have to have discussions who better between him and Luca, man. If
Man,
Brunson
they
pull it
not
Uh
giving
off.
him no
oh.
statue,
Who's
man.
better than him or
Willis,
SGA? SGA couldn't beat the Spurs. Brunson about to do it.
man, they not giving him
Oh
no
my
SGA
God,
statue,
couldn't
man.
man.
What's
do it.
wrong
Willis
with
Reed
Brunson
and Walt
y'all?
definitely ain't
Frazier
doing it.
don't get a statue in New York. What the hell
Yeah,
make you think
Brunson
Brunson
ain't
gonna
good.
get a statue?
Hey,
first
Castle gonna
championship
clamp
in
him
New
up,
York and
man.
over 30
I
hits,
ain't
he's
gonna
getting
lie
a
to
statue,
you.
bro.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
but
They faced the Atlanta Hawks, who got one of the best defenses in basketball and defenders in basketball. They faced the Embiid, which is just like facing Wemby, right? It's no difference, the same thing. Big sloppy, floppy
Embiid,
white,
hell
big
no.
man,
That
right?
nigga
And
on
they got
long term
and they had a bunch
disability,
of good
man.
guards, right? Tobias Harris and VJ Armstrong,
Man,
Tyrese
Embiid on
Maxey
long term
running
disability.
around.
That don't
Tyrese
count,
Maxey's better
man.
than Fox. We know that for sure, right? So they beat that team, and then they beat come on, they beat the Cleveland Cavaliers, who had Donovan Mitchell,
Philly
two big
don't
men,
count, man.
right? Jared Allen and Evan Mobley, right? Very versatile big men in the game. And then you
right.
also got Donovan Mitchell, right? And you got James Harden, one of the best playmakers in
Titties
NBA
over
history.
titles, you can never count him.
Oh
Swept
Johnny,
my
those
but
I'm
you
teams.
God.
right
saying
on.
that
Hey,
regardless of
Johnny,
all that winning that they did, if they win, Jalen Brunson's not getting a statue because Walt Frazier and Willis Reed didn't get a statue. What
No,
the
I
hell
don't care
make you
about no
think?
statues. Nobody care about no statue. Brunson's head too
John,
big to give him a statue. So he ain't gonna
Johnny
be a
wrote all
championship.
that down, and somebody wrote it down for him that said on the show because he don't believe nothing he just said.
They
What's
might give
that?
That's a
Spike
fact.
Lee a damn statue, nigga.
That's a fact, King John. But look though, man. Hey, still, hey, John. You remember I told you about Stephon Castle, man? I told you from the jump when the Spurs got him, how valuable that kid was going to be, man. He's gonna show you why and what he gonna do to Brunson, man. He gonna make Brunson work. I guarantee Brunson will shoot below 47% in the series. I think he gonna shoot
Damn.
like in the low 40s.
47%.
I
Forty-seven
think
percent. That's an
Damn.
odd number to pick.
now I
Wow.
said below 47%,
47%.
but
Oh,
in all actuality, I think he gonna shoot 43% in
But
the
why'd you pick
series because of what
47?
So,
Like
Cal.
why ain't
so
you
Herm,
why was 47 the number? I mean, shooting
man,
45
that's
is not bad. Shooting
Hey,
45 is not
man.
gonna be
And,
bad.
and 47 is not
43.
bad either.
Oh my
That's
He
what
god.
I'm
gonna shoot
saying.
43, man. He gonna
It's
He
shoot
gonna
gonna
be a
shoot. So
43.
he gonna shoot
disgrace.
under
Bassel.
45. He gonna shoot under
Bassel.
45. Okay, that
Gets a
makes it
foul.
sound better.
So you
Listen,
saying that he's
AJ.
gonna lock
Johnny.
down Brunson? Damn.
Hey,
Yeah, I
Johnny.
guarantee.
Hey, Johnny.
I guarantee.
Hey,
I'm
Johnny,
listening.
Brandon. Castle, Vassal, Castle. Knicks and 5.
Knicks and 5.
Oh my
Knicks and
God. Hey John, you see the bandwagon can't
Hey,
rep
they
this
want to be
damn New
Laker
York
fans so
profile
bad,
picture.
man.
5. Knicks and
They want
5.
to.
The
Knicks
bandwagon
and
cannot
5.
You
rep
know
New
what?
York for a whole
I
year.
actually
This
like
cannot
this for New
happen.
York. I actually like this for Knicks fans. I mean, just celebrate. I mean, I think we should call this show Knicks fan championship.
Oh no, God, no.
Hey
We should
Johnny,
have
hey
called the
Johnny,
show.
you think my other prediction for the come true, man? Giannis for to be a Thunder, man. I keep telling you,
Hey,
I
Herm,
keep
the
telling these
bandwagon
guys,
already
man.
said
I,
that.
I
Get
think he's
rid of
going with
Chet's
Miami.
ass.
Nah,
I wouldn't be surprised.
I called it from the jump too, though. I said
No,
after
the
the
They
Spurs
bandwagon,
call
lose,
cause
it
see, you ain't a
after
bigger troll than the bandwagon, Herm.
but bandwagon. I called this shit before we even came to facts that the Spurs were gonna beat
Nigga, the
OKC.
bandwagon called it about what last year, nigga.
Man, I called it right
Can
around the
we
same
officially
time.
say that this is the best era of basketball,
Oh
bro?
no, who called
Nobody
it
can win
first?
back to back.
Oh, you
Nobody
want to
can
call it the
win back
best
to
era
back.
because the Knicks got a chance to win, huh, twin man,
No,
right?
I'm calling it the best era because no team can win back to back in this era.
Oh my God, man, this
Everybody
cannot
just knew
happen,
OKC.
And the GOAT
Everybody,
won in this era. And the
everybody
GOAT
just
won in
knew
this era.
OKC was going to. Everybody already knew. Okay, everybody was like, OKC about to go back to back. I'm like, no, they not.
Nah, but if they
That's
get
right, twin man. The
Giannis,
Spurs gonna go back to back.
if
Yeah,
they
hey,
get
what
Giannis
Kurt?
though, the Thunder back in the mix though. The Thunder got too many assets not to take that risk to get Giannis. The Thunder have to
Hell
get
nah.
Giannis,
Don't trade
man.
for no Giannis, man.
Hey,
Keep
hey,
your
what
And
my
they ain't gonna
man?
trade for Giannis, and
Hey,
the Thunder dominance will be done. It'll be
hey,
over
what
with.
Kirk
It's
at?
gonna be done.
Wait, what Kirk at
No, it
church?
won't. Cause they won't have to get
Oh,
rid of
Kirk.
as
Oh,
much
that's
as y'all
true.
think
Where
so.
is
Yeah,
No,
Kirk?
they give up Chet and
Kirk
the draft
They
depressed.
don't
pick.
have to.
We
They don't
gotta
have
we
to get
gotta
rid of
find we
shit.
gotta see
They
if
don't have to
Kirk
get
gonna
rid of
show up
shit.
today. We gonna
J
be looking
Dub
for
make the
Kirk.
most money. J Dub got the
Right now he's
$300 million
Oh
depressed. He
yeah,
contract.
should have
where
been a
is Kirk? Yeah,
bandwagon.
hold on.
We
Yeah.
gotta find Kirk, man.
Look,
Where
he's
is
up there
Kirk
sulking
at,
the
man?
bandwagon happy right now. He got two. Look,
He
man,
been
Oh
popping up
the
every
man.
bandwagon
show.
wins.
Kirk been
Nah,
popping up every
I
show.
told
Why is he
Kurt to
not
stop
here?
front running. Hey Johnny, you remember I told Kurt to stop front running, man. He didn't want to listen to me. He wanted to keep front running, man.
That was his team. He said that was his team.
That's
He
that
told
Rep,
him,
strip. That's
man.
that stripper mentality that he
rep
got for the Clipper fans. He
these
got that
losing
for the
ass
Clipper
teams.
fans, man.
What's it called? Dot the animated god said here, Knicks ain't win shit since disco was playing in the
Oh my
streets.
God.
Yeah, Knicks ain't win since motherfuckers had 8 tracks in their cars,
Oh
man.
God.
I mean, I just want y'all to understand the Knicks ain't won when it was a 3-point line.
Damn.
Damn.
Damn, when the Knicks won, they wouldn't even count turnovers.
Hey, hey,
Niggas ain't had
twin man,
straight
they want to
hairlines
count
back then.
turnovers.
They wouldn't even count turnovers, blocks,
Basically,
or
the Knicks ain't
steals.
won since pre-merger.
Yeah, they ain't won since, yeah.
No, nobody had a hairline when the Knicks won the championship.
Twin man wasn't even born yet.
No, none of
The
us.
last time the next one, it was like ABA still in the
Damn.
round.
That was still, yep. That's
I don't think
crazy.
that count because everybody wasn't in the league.
You know
They
what's
don't got no
crazy?
real championships.
And you know what's really crazy, Brandon? You know what's really crazy? The last time the Knicks won, Book Chamberlain only slept with 10,000 women, not 20.
This guy.
That's how long ago it's been.
Yeah, stupid.
Yeah, man.
The
Golly,
last time
man.
the Knicks won, we ain't even fake going to the moon yet.
Damn. Oh my God. Damn, man. Shoot.
Hey,
Was it
man.
was crack
was
even a
it
thing?
color? Was it color TV?
Last time
when
the Knicks won, last time the Knicks won, they was doing voiceovers on kung fu movies.
Yeah,
Did
that's
we have
true. That's
Hey,
true.
did we have color TV yet in 1973?
Yeah, it was still there. It was still there. But I tell you what, the last time the Knicks won, the Jackson 5 was still together.
Now, look at the record book. It says, if you look in there, it says PJC. Nobody knows what that means. I had to look it up. It's pre-Jerry Curl the last time they won.
Adrian Knight.
All right, that was a good one. That was
Damn, because Jerry Curls go back, boy. You got Jerry Curls go back, bro. You
They
before
won.
the
you
Jerry
brought
Curl.
He said
Curl
Knicks
back.
ain't won
doing-
since
Lord
Nixon was
have mercy,
president.
man. I turned 45,
Man,
and that
that
made
was
me
good.
feel young. I felt young.
Hey.
I turned 45 tomorrow, and that made me feel young.
Hey,
Lord.
Johnny, it wasn't even the crack era yet.
No, it
That's what I
wasn't
just
even a
said.
crack area. Yeah, it wasn't even a crack area.
Right.
Black exploitation was up.
Golly, man.
The last time the Knicks won, nobody on this panel was alive.
None was
Nobody.
real life. Nobody was real life.
Nobody.
Last time they won, Bill Russell was 3 years out of
hey,
retirement.
I got one.
That's crazy.
I got one. Last time the Knicks won, you could actually go watch a peep show in person.
Oh wow, that's true. Damn. You know what? The last time the Knicks won, a VHS did cost about $7,000. An actual tape cost
I wonder how much
$7,000.
gas was back then.
Oh, gas was 25 cents. 25 cents a gallon. 25
Last time the
cents a
Knicks won, you
gallon.
had to get one of them big ass satellite dishes in your backyard to get real cable.
Yeah, the good news is that
The last time the Knicks won, we were still riding the back of the bus.
Damn, goddamn. Goddamn.
The
Damn.
last time the Knicks won,
Damn.
that was only color, only water.
Oh my
So
God.
are you saying
They
last
was
time?
only
Are you
color
saying
water
last time
fountains.
the
They
Knicks
only
won,
color
Martin had
water.
a dream?
Colors only fountains.
Are you
They
saying-
still only. Damn. Damn.
Are you saying
Messed
last?
up, man.
Are you saying last time the Knicks won, Martin had a dream? That's what you saying, bro?
Yeah. Yeah. Matter of fact, last time y'all won, Martin Luther King was
Nah,
awake. He was about to go to sleep. To had a dream. That's the last time y'all won. Oh, that
Martin was gone by then.
Yeah, I know. We just fucking with him.
We just
fucking
trying
with
to-
him.
The last time the
Twin
Knicks
man,
won,
man, this cannot
Harriet
happen,
Tubman was
man.
still trying to get people free.
Man, last time the Knicks won, they still had a peach basketball.
Poverty franchise.
How many
Peach
NBA teams was it when they won the championship? Was it 16?
16 teams.
Yeah.
16.
New World, where you at,
They were
man?
wearing face masks then.
What they won? What y'all won in 70 and 73, right?
Hey, last time the Knicks won, they were still hitting y'all with that.
73.
Yeah. Last time the Knicks won, a whole computer took a whole floor, a whole damn floor of a building.
It wasn't no computer.
No, it was. It took a whole floor. It was a computer. It took the whole floor. Back then, they just take a whole floor. It used to have a whole room for one
They
computer.
didn't have internet in 1970.
And not the internet, but they still had a computer. They still had a
They
computer.
had computers. You gotta think about it. They went to the moon and stuff like that.
Yeah. That's what happened when that's what happened when you was able to put a computer on a little small thing like that. That's why Apple became so popular. Because before you used to have a whole room to have a computer.
They had computers. No, you didn't have a computer. Yeah, they had it.
I wasn't born.
No, I wasn't born. Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know what they had during that time.
It's gonna be good for Spike Lee to see the squad he reps win, if that's the case.
We ain't gonna make up stories. They not winning.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, don't
give
win.
False confidence. Just let them. You know what I'm saying?
It's entertainment.
I just want
The
Johnny
bandwagon gonna laugh in
energy.
your the bandwagon gonna laugh in your face, Twin Man, once they get swept.
Swept.
Nah, bandwagon's funny as hell, man. That man put half Spurs logo, half Knicks logo, man.
Hey,
The bandwagon's the best.
Ain't nothing wrong with that bandwagon.
Man. Shout out to the bandwagon. At least he got a team. We know a lot of these basketball fans that be trying to talk basketball that don't be having a team. So at least he got a team. At least
Bandwagon
he's
never
somebody.
loses.
He said, and the bandwagon's undefeated. He never loses. He never loses.
He never lost. Hey, 6-0,
He ain't
never lost.
Never lost.
Never lost.
You hear that, Willie? Never lost.
Never lost.
Every time the bandwagon's team wins, he wins. Every time his team loses, his team wins.
Oh my God.
It's called hedging your bet.
Oh
Y'all
man.
should have
that
seen
is-
the quickness into which bandwagon came on T-Nez's live the other day. We were up there. He had the OKC logo. The game ended, and 3 seconds later, he was in the chat with a Spurs logo, man. I said, what the hell, man? He ain't giving no time.
He was ready, prepared. Gotta be ready.
man.
You gotta be ready to
Never lose.
celebrate if you want to win. You gotta be ready to
Right.
celebrate.
Exactly.
Hey, Johnny.
Uh,
Did Vision do his live show yesterday?
Did he?
No, I'm just saying, like, because you said you was gonna go to his show or something.
Nah, them dudes, they got to
They
recoup.
scared, yeah, they
Now
scared.
they mad because I showed the live. They're mad.
Yeah.
And like I said, at 6:00 today is gonna premiere the reaction live to me going on No Balls Talk live on TikTok on Friday morning. The crack of dawn, 6:00 in the morning. I was on TikTok exposing Zesty Jeffries.
You
And-
put them bad, bro.
Of course I did, man. I didn't realize how bad it was.
Hey,
I
Johnny,
didn't
he
realize.
got the film today. I don't know how he got that live, but
Like, these
I got the
motherfuckers-
film.
These motherfuckers can't count, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, 166, 118. What was it? He had it right there. I'm like, what the hell is he talking about?
he said
Not
you
only
said the
that,
points record, the playoff points
Yeah.
record, the rebounds, the steals. That's 3.
yeah, that's 3.
Because what these zesty moist guys want to do, right? They want to separate the playoffs in that damn finals. They want to separate the
Yo.
finals from the playoffs.
Yeah, they couldn't even tell
Look,
about
look,
if it's the game or a playoff series. Like, what's the difference between a game and a playoff series? I'm like, damn, you that stupid?
They can't
copyright strike. Tell them.
They can't
You can't
copyright
do it.
strike a non-YouTube content.
Sorry.
Damn,
Wait a minute. So they threatened to copyright it?
That was embarrassing.
That's what they're threatening to do, but they can't. It's a TikTok live. It's not actually posted anywhere. It's gonna actually be my content.
Yeah, once you upload it, it's yours.
It's gonna become my content. That's what's gonna drive them crazy, because now they're gonna have to start posting these conversations so other people can see it. They don't want nobody to see it. I had him so defeated by the time I was done. The dude literally said that he denounced Jordan as his GOAT. That Jordan's not the GOAT anymore.
Oh yeah, that was the best part, man.
He
That was the
really,
best
he
part.
really said that to Johnny?
Oh, he really said that. Y'all want me to play it for you?
Right? Yes, play it. I gotta hear this.
Y'all want me to play it for you? I can play it for you.
Yes, play it.
Okay, hold on.
Hey, once A Johnny uploads it, if they upload it, he can copyright strike them. He can strike them down.
Nah, I want them to upload it. I told them, upload it. Stop being cowards.
I'm saying, once you upload it, it can't get stricken down. It's your content.
Yeah, I told them, stop being cowards, man. Be men, man. Like, who cares? And what makes it even worse is that I messed up. I said something wrong in the whole debate. Because remember, their whole premise of debating you is asking you a bunch of questions and hoping you get something wrong, and they're gonna stick to that. So they asked me a bunch of questions. I got one question wrong, and like I said, it still didn't prove their point. But just to let y'all hear it, here it is here.
Ooh, you niggas in trouble. I'm denouncing Michael Jordan as my GOAT, as being the GOAT.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this.
I'm denouncing Michael Jordan as my GOAT, as being the GOAT. Now I'm just gonna look at the overall actual of everybody. Now I'm not gonna be biased. I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm gonna keep it all the way. I'm gonna keep it all the way level.
What's the question now? You asking me a question, or you were talking? Because I don't know. If you asking
I'm
a question
taking
now.
Michael Jordan is not my GOAT from today forward. I'm just a basketball fan.
Gotcha, bitch.
What's the question now? You asking me a question, or you were talking? Because I don't know. If you asking a
I'm
question
taking
now.
Michael Jordan is not my GOAT from today forward. I'm just a basketball fan.
Damn. I'm sorry.
I'm denouncing Michael Jordan as my GOAT, as being the GOAT.
Hey, Johnny, when you posting this?
I'm about to post this once I'm done with the show.
I mean, it's already up in the members, right?
The live, the entire live that I was on, right, is available for the GJK members. The reactions, the TikTok live that we did yesterday as a reaction to that live is going to be available at 6 p.m. on GOAT James Kingdom.
Okay.
So it's going to be a TikTok content. They're mad because the actual live, his live that I have of me being on there for an hour and like 50 minutes is available for GOAT James Kingdom members.
Okay. Yeah, because I saw that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So they thought they got me because the conversation was based around the 6-0 conversation, because the young man, shout out to the Hardwood Authority, aka Inside the Arc. The young man here has been terrorizing Zesty Jeffries on TikTok, right? And what the young man has been doing, him, Juan Boy, and Olo have been basically create this prompt where it says if George's record is better, if he was 6-7 for his finals record, or if it's 6-0. So we all know Jordan made 13 playoffs. Is Jordan's legacy better that he would have made the finals every year he made the playoffs, or is it better that he's 6-0? And they can't understand the concept, so they get upset with that. So that was the conversation. I told him 4-6 is better than 6-0, 6-4 is better than 6-0, and 6-7 is better than 6-0. So in his mind, the finals are not a part of the playoffs. So when you tell him that Jordan lost before the finals, that doesn't count, because the finals and the playoffs are two separated things. The finals are not a part of the playoffs. So he asked me who never lost in the playoffs before. And I wrongfully stated Casey Jones and Tom Sanders never lost in the playoffs because I confused their 8-0 finals record for that being the only years they played. I thought Casey Jones only played 8 NBA seasons, but in reality he played 9, so I was wrong there. And they caught me in the live being wrong and everything, proved it in the live and everything. And I had to admit being wrong, which I was. But I stayed on, and that started in the beginning of the live, but I still stayed on for over an hour afterwards. We were talking about a bunch of different stuff. And then they got caught up on all kind of stuff. Even, like I said, the point of them trying to make the finals something separate from the playoffs. They were basically saying that your playoff record is different from your finals record. It's not included. There's your playoff records, and then there's your finals records. They're not the same. That's what they were trying to say. So, and they got cooked on that. And then eventually, after a while, he just got cooked. That he just said I denounced Jordan as my GOAT because I kept telling him, y'all not proving Jordan's the GOAT, nor are you disproving LeBron isn't the GOAT. Like, you're not proving either way. So that's when he was like, I denounced Jordan as the GOAT so that we can take Jordan away from the GOAT debate so that I guess they thought by removing Jordan, I can't prove LeBron's the GOAT. I think they think I need Jordan to prove that LeBron's the GOAT.
I think where they messed up at was I think old buddy told them to let you talk. I'm like, why you let you should just allow y'all to interrupt him. I mean, you let him talk, then y'all gonna be in trouble anyway. That's what happened. That's why I think they messed up at. Oh, buddy, allow you to talk.
Yeah, because they wouldn't let me talk. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know what his name. I think his name started with a T.
Timu. Yeah, Timu.
He said, allow A. Johnny to talk. I was like, y'all done fucked up, man. Allow him to talk. Cause he gonna cook y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I can't talk basketball. So.
My biggest thing was when they brought up the total playoff record, the 188-114, and people were just completely unable to understand what simple math is. First grade, second grade math.
Mm-hmm.
The finals record, those losses and wins that you get in the finals is added on to your playoff wins and losses.
Yeah.
And it was right there on the screen. It said it includes the finals things, and they were sitting here trying to argue that it doesn't include it. When on the screen that they brought up, it shows what they are saying is not happening. That shit didn't make no sense.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's when he felt dejected because he was trying to prove his point. He was basically trying to say LeBron's 22 finals wins are not included in his 188 record playoff wins. And his 33 finals losses is not included in his record 114 playoff losses. And then when he noticed it was, they tried to change the topic. That's when he decided, okay, Jordan's not my GOAT. I denounced Jordan as my GOAT. I'm just a basketball fan. How is LeBron the GOAT? If we were looking at somebody's resume, how do I know LeBron's the GOAT? And obviously you know what my answer was, Brandon. And it didn't go well from there. So that's how it's always gonna go. Because again, they can't prove why Jordan's the GOAT, nor can they prove why LeBron isn't the GOAT. So they just stuck in a conundrum. They be crying all the time. That's all they do is cry.
Isn't it funny when they ask us why LeBron is the GOAT and then they just sit there and look confused like, wow, you actually gave an answer.
You should have heard when they asked me how many they had the nerve to ask what records does LeBron James have, Brandon. They literally asked that. They did, and then I told him, I said,
don't know nothing about LeBron. That's the problem.
Yeah, and I told him, I said, you really gonna let me answer? He was like, yeah. I started listening on stuff. I got to number 8. But first of all, by the time I got to the first one, they were already upset. By the time I got to number 8, they were all like, nah, this ain't right. What are you talking about? They couldn't count past 6. Yeah. They couldn't count past 6. It was hilarious. They couldn't count, and they just gave up. After a while, it was like he's just not better than Jordan, and they just started crying and complaining. And I was like, y'all still crying and complaining, bro? LeBron's the most accomplished player. He done more than Jordan. That's it. And they keep crying.
They would surely go just to the eye test. That's their default. The eye test.
That doesn't bode well for them either. My eye test is better than theirs.
That boy Timo got mad because you said that LeBron had the most defensive rebounds in the NBA in playoff history.
Yeah, he was mad about that.
That's when he got upset. I was like, damn, that boy upset, man.
Yeah, they were mad about that, Brandon. They were mad. They were saying that having the most defensive rebounds is not a record. Yeah. They were saying having the most rebounds would be considered a record worth talking about. Nobody said having the most rebounds isn't a record neither, but having the most defensive rebounds is a record. Having the most offensive rebounds is a record. No matter what, these
It
are
is in real
records.
life.
Yeah, and what made it even worse was that they were trying to throw in all his negatives, right? The quote unquote negative ones, the turnovers, the missed shots, the
You
losses.
destroy an argument with
Those are still all records that he holds. And when I told them that those records are also proof of his greatness, they got upset at me. Then they couldn't handle. That's what I said. They can't handle nothing I say. And like I said, I recovered brilliantly after taking a first round knockout and stood toe to toe for 10 rounds until they were defeated. And like I said at the end, you heard him saying he denounced Jordan as his GOAT because he couldn't take it no more because he couldn't prove Jordan the GOAT anymore.
Because Herm is weak.
Well, that's usually how it works.
That wasn't Herm.
Well,
That wasn't
in
Herm.
that case, LeBron's not the GOAT. That's their other default.
Yeah, who cares? We don't have those problems. We have no problem proving LeBron's the GOAT. They have struggles proving Jordan's the GOAT. They really do.
It's the case.
Let's be fair though. How can LeBron be considered the GOAT when he's not the best on both sides of the ball, on offense and on defense?
Who is the best player on both sides of the ball on offense, on defense all time?
You have to say Michael Jordan.
How can you say Michael Jordan's not the best defender defensively?
He
He's
ain't the
definitely
best
the best
player,
offensive
the
player.
best defender on the team.
He's not the best offensive player, nor is he the best defensive player. No, this tenure, he was. There's a bunch of players that were. So there's a bunch of players during their tenure were the best offensive player and the best defensive player. That doesn't make you the GOAT.
Number one on offense as a shooting guard, ranked number one on defense as a shooting guard. LeBron James has never been ranked
being
number one
good as your position doesn't make you the GOAT, sir. Being the Ace, being the best at your position doesn't make you the GOAT for your tenure, sir. Again, that's why George's career is not enough. That doesn't make you the GOAT.
Bro, he was ranked number one on both sides.
As shooting guard, ranked what? As what? As a shooting guard? No, nothing. He wasn't the best offensive player when he played in his tenure.
Year as a shooting guard.
That doesn't make you the GOAT.
In this era where the big men were winning it all.
What do you know that what big man was winning it all? What big man was winning?
What are you talking about, brother? Like people like Hakeem Olajuwon, David Robinson.
David Robinson won in the 2000s. What are you talking about? Your mic is breaking in and out. What are you talking about,
that mic
sir?
is Hakeem Olajuwon won when Jordan retired.
What big man was winning? What big man was on Detroit when they won back-to-back championships? What big man was on the Lakers when they were winning back-to-back championships? The old Kareem? What are you talking about? Robert Parrish? Y'all gonna call Robert Parrish all this great player? All
It
this stuff that I
sounds
hear?
good until he says it out loud.
Yeah. Like, what are you talking about? And none of that makes Jordan the GOAT, which is why I always tell you, Jordan being best at his position doesn't make you the GOAT. Every position has somebody that was best at their position. What does that mean?
That is definitely a Travis argument. Jordan's the GOAT because of the shooting guards. He had the most blocks. Like, what the hell does that have to do with all-time greatness?
Because he doesn't have the most blocks.
Oh, that doesn't make any sense.
It don't make no sense. Like, again, y'all can never prove why Jordan's the GOAT. Y'all over here just crying about Jordan's career. We know how great Jordan was. It's just not great enough to be the GOAT. It's
They
fine.
have to compare him to Danny Ainge and Hershey Hawkins.
And Joe
To make a
Dumars.
point.
And Joe Dumars.
Hey, to sum it up, the
You
term
gotta
GOAT.
official Matt and Mike, bro.
Hey, check this out.
Mike messing up, Ace.
Yeah, Ace. That's Ace doing that. Hey, but let me say this real quick. Hey, to sum it up, the greatest of all time. When you think of that, you think of great. Great meaning more. LeBron has more. I'm not saying, man, I love Mike. He was my dude for decades.
It don't mean that, bro.
But guess
People
what? No,
got
but
their
hold
own
on. Listen to what I'm
interpretations.
saying. Let me finish. I'm about to wrap it. Hey, but look.
I don't know. You all alone.
We're
with
just
it.
saying LeBron James. Look, Michael Jordan just doesn't have enough. If Wemby retired right now, today, didn't play anymore, we would say he didn't put in enough time. But although he is great, but we can't call him the greatest of all time. It was just call him another nickname, the greatest of now, or something like that. You got to put in time. LeBron has raised the bar so far. He's making it like some unbelievable record that nobody will ever break in our lifetime. Mike did a great job. That doesn't mean he sucked.
No, but
We
that's
didn't say that.
but that's the thing too. Since we don't care if they say Michael Jordan's the GOAT, they just have to admit why. Because they just like him. It's nothing else. There's no argument to say Jordan's the GOAT over somebody who's going to bring you stuff like LeBron fans are going to bring to the table, or the stuff that Bill Russell fans are going to bring to the table, or the stuff that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar fans are going to bring to the table, or the stuff that Wilt Chamberlain fans are going to bring to the table. And then if they really want to get into that kind of argument, they'll lose versus Kobe fans. So again, the only reason Jordan's the GOAT is due to nostalgia, and it's fine. Just stick to it. Just say that's my era. That's what I like. That's it. But they don't want to do that because they want to make it seem like they're more important than that. By just saying that, it's not enough because they don't believe in themselves. They're insecure men. Them validating their own thoughts and their own ideas is not enough for them. They need other people to validate their thoughts and ideas for them to feel more secure about who they are and how they feel. That's their problem.
That's called confirmation bias.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's what they are. That's why they got to make up a whole bunch of stuff and hope that somebody can't argue back against it. So if Brandon and I did not have an argument versus this positional ranking stuff with Michael Jordan, he would have ran and told everybody, yeah, Jordan's the GOAT because he's the best shooting guard in NBA history.
Yeah, they really struggle with the word all time. I think it's all time. They want to say Michael Jordan's the GOAT, but they don't want to put the all time in there because it includes everybody. They don't want to include everybody. They want to include a selective few that Michael Jordan have the edge over.
But even with that, they don't want to. Because even in that debate, not the debate, but in that conversation that I had on No Ball Talks Live, when I told him, Brandon, that I had Russell ahead of Jordan, he didn't want to have that argument. They don't know how to have an argument with Jordan unless it's against LeBron. And to them, that's it. Once they prove Jordan's better than LeBron, Jordan's the GOAT. There's no need to argue Bill Russell. There's no need to argue Kareem. There's no need to argue Wilt Chamberlain. But when I told him I had Bill Russell ahead of Jordan, he did dismiss it as, you know you don't. Like, I'm not even going to try to have that argument with you. You're just trolling. And I'm like, yeah, I got Bill Russell ahead of Jordan because, he can't have that argument with me. Because now he has to start talking about Jordan like we talk about LeBron. His stats, right? And all the accomplishments he has as a player, right? That not the championships. Right? That's what he would have to start doing. And they can't do that when it comes to LeBron and Jordan. So again, they are the ones who are stuck in this situation, Brandon. That's why we are the best. That's why GOAT James Kingdom is the best platform to come check us out to talk basketball. Because not only do we talk it, we watch it. And we're not haters, man. We actually appreciate Jordan's career. I got him 5th. Brandon got him 3rd. And together, he's 4th on our list.
And I got him second.
He is the second best player I ever seen play basketball. But then again, that's my eye test, and we don't go by strictly eye test.
He's still the second best player still?
That I've seen, yeah.
So Kobe was not better than Mike to you?
Not versus the players he played against. Kobe played more difficult competition. So Michael Jordan is still the second best player I've seen play basketball because he dominated his era, his time more than Kobe did.
Okay. Because I'm starting to think of, man, especially with all the great players. We're just talking about watching players play. Mm-hmm. But again, we have to add the production to it. That's the problem because it's not enough. Like just like y'all was saying about SGA, it's too early to say SGA is a greater scorer than Mike or Kobe because they have the longevity. The longevity matters. The 2-3 years don't matter. If Gilbert Arenas ended his career after 2007, like we can't. You understand what I'm trying to say? We can't say that's an all-time career. Like he had to do it for longer. He didn't do it long enough.
Yeah.
You got to do it for longer. So the production matters. Even like just watching how good somebody plays, the production matters. It just does. You have to you have to average the 25, 30 points per game. You have to be out here shooting 50%. You have to be doing these things. You have to do it for a long time.
Yeah, and it's just like someone who watched Bill Russell play compared to someone who watched Anthony Davis play. Anthony Davis is obviously the more skilled player. Like
that's what I'm saying.
That's not a question. But the way Bill Russell won in his time period, you're going to always put Bill Russell above him, just like Kobe and Jordan. You're going to always put Jordan above Kobe, even though I believe Kobe is more skilled than Michael Jordan. I believe Kobe's overall is a better player than Michael Jordan. But I'm not going to put Kobe above Jordan because of what Jordan did in his time.
Now I'm just
Yeah,
talking
but
about just the aesthetics, just looking at it. For me, it's hard to say Kobe's not a better player than Mike, because again, all these players that I'm seeing, and it's not to disrespect Mike, because like you said, it's what Mike did, which is the premise of today's show. The stuff that we're seeing from Wemby, we've never seen this before. This is crazy. But in the annals of history, he has so much to do, because we don't judge. If that was the case, none of those players would be considered great. Nobody who played in the 1900s. We would only be talking about the players that played the last 10 to 15 years. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk to you about, Brandon, because today's show's all about that too. Did you see Tim Hardaway say his all-time team that he would run with and win a championship with?
Oh yeah, that was hilarious. That was
Right?
pretty damn funny.
Quinn Cook.
That was
pretty funny.
Yeah, with Quinn Cook, right? But that's the that's the conversation. As great as Chris Mullin was, as great as what Mitch Richmond was, right, for their careers. But at the end of the day, the man said, "I got Stephen Curry, LeBron James, man, and then Kevin Durant, bro." Like the talent level of those guys is just way better than the guys. It didn't matter if he would have said, "Hey, give me Magic, Bird, and Jordan." They still were not going to be better than LeBron, Curry, and KD.
He said, LeBron, Curry, KD. We're not losing.
Did you see T-Mac? Did you see T-Mac? Did you see T-Mac face?
T-Mac got up. T-Mac got up. I'm just saying it's over. Like it's a wrap.
Vince,
It's a wrap.
the one who got up. Yeah, Vince got up and walked out.
Oh yeah, it was Vince. Yeah, Vince got. This is a wrap. What are we talking about here?
Why is this even a convo?
Why are we even discussing this? This is not even worth discussing after this. What you just brought up.
You're talking about Marcelunas.
Yeah, Marcin. Again, those guys were good. They were good in their era. That's what I'm saying. So again, Wemby is definitely great. We've never seen nothing like him before. But to be in the annals of history, to be with the guys that we always debate about and all that other stuff, he has a long way to go. A real long way to go. Oh, we got Craig in the building. What up, Craig?
Yeah, guys.
What's good, man? What's good,
Oh, there go
man?
my guy. There go my
What's
guy.
good? Yeah, man. What's good, Craig, man? We were talking the Spurs and Wemby and obviously the Knicks, man.
Let me find out the Knicks about to win a championship while I'm alive.
Okay, see, I told y'all, put Craig on my side of the board. There we go. Craig on my side of the board. He on my side of the board. We got to put all of you Spurs fans on Brandon's side. Yeah, man.
You got a Spurs
Nick,
fan
I got
your side of the board though.
I know, because it's because of the way it comes up, because of there's no more, all the Knicks guys left me alone, man. Craig came to save me. I got the Knicks in 6, Craig, man. I got the Knicks in 6.
Yeah, I got the Knicks in 6 too.
See, I told you, Brandon. See.
I mean, just because people are wrong don't make you right, you know.
Yeah. Just because you brought up more wrong people doesn't change nothing.
Thanks, Brandon. Thanks, Brandon. We gotta let these delusional Nick people know, man. It's not their time.
It ain't delusional.
Man.
It's gonna happen. They're not gonna let Wemby win in his third year. You crazy?
That's what they just said about him in the
let's see, look. Hey, Brandon, you know, Craig got to make sure the legacy is held. You got to make sure the legacy is held.
Protect them at all costs. Protect them at all costs.
But Craig,
I said LeBron legacy.
But Craig,
they're not gonna let the 22-year-old make the finals and win. Nah.
But Craig, but here's the funny thing about it. They said he was gonna win Game 7 against OKC because of that reason.
They said the Thunder weren't gonna let him win because they didn't have enough experience. That's what they said.
I had the Spurs beating OKC anyway. They was beating their ass the whole season. Like I knew the Spurs was gonna beat them.
Oh, that's crazy. That is funny.
And I can't believe you believe in a guy like Cat, man. I can't believe you believe in him.
And they not believing a Cat. Do y'all see how the Knicks are playing? Y'all keep focusing.
Exactly. They have it.
I knew they went against a nigga that's on long-term disability like Joel Embiid, so that really don't count.
Oh, look at that. Now it's Joel Embiid, man. Come on, man. We playing against.
The Atlanta Hawks don't have nothing, don't have any type of inside presence.
Defense.
They couldn't rebound. They couldn't rebound. They couldn't rebound worth a damn. So that was really a series.
Yeah, I'm protecting LeBron because they're not going to let a 22.
That's right,
and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
We need that, Craig. We need that.
Hey, Craig, do you ever trust a nigga like James Harden in the playoffs?
That's not the Knicks' problem. That's not the Knicks' fault.
I mean, I'm just saying these are niggas they win against
the whole season.
They beat Detroit. They did beat Detroit.
They beat a 60-win team.
Detroit wasn't that good from the get-go. I didn't believe in Detroit.
I don't know how good they were, but they did whoop Detroit ass.
Detroit wasn't that good. Oh,
I don't know how good Detroit was, but they did whoop Detroit ass.
To me, they wasn't, though. That's
Yeah,
to me.
okay. That's to you.
Do y'all see a pattern? Every time the Knicks play a team that went to a game 7 this playoffs, they beat them in 4. So
Do you see a pattern? Every time the Knicks made it to the playoffs for the last 53 years, they lost.
Yeah, that's a hell of a pattern. That's a hell of a
Yeah,
pattern
we
right
were
there.
saying
I
that,
agree
Craig.
with that. I definitely agree
Oh
with
my
that.
god. What does
they didn't
history
make
got
the
to do with
playoffs for
it?
53 years.
Why did y'all bring up old shit? Don't bring up old shit, man. It is new. It's a new time, new
That
phase. We in
53-year streak is
The
2026.
new
current
time,
though.
the past decade is part of new shit though. It's not just old shit. It
Nah,
was old
son.
shit.
Nah,
It
son.
was
It's
in the
old.
70s, the 80s,
If
the
it happened
90s.
yesterday, it's only in your mind. Today, the Knicks are gonna win in
Man,
6.
they ain't win since the Frank Lucas era, man. We don't want to hear that, man.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Memphis haven't been long enough to win a title. You talking about the Knicks?
That's why I'm cool with it. That's why I'm
Let's
not
see how
mad.
long it takes Memphis to make the
Damn, the last time. So wait, are you telling me the last
That's why
time?
I'm not mad, Craig.
So y'all telling me the last time the Knicks won, we still had troops in Vietnam?
Yep. You had Bobby Womack
Yeah.
singing 110th Street. Yeah, that is the last time the Knicks won, man.
The
Because the
Berlin
Knicks
Wall
got
was
the
still
right
17 years
Brunson
from
this
being
time.
brought
They got the
down.
right
The
Brunson
last
this time.
time,
The Spurs.
the last time the Knicks won, Pam Grier was the baddest woman in America. God,
The Spurs,
man.
The
the
last time the
Spurs
Knicks
wasn't
won,
even
Muhammad
NBA.
Ali was a
The
champion.
Spurs wasn't even an NBA team yet.
Yeah, they were. Wasn't they in the ABA?
No, they were in the ABA. They were an ABA
That's
team.
Oh,
why.
they
That's
went.
why I
Oh, you
said
said NBA,
NBA.
NBA team. Okay, my bad. You said NBA team. You correct. You right. That's true. Damn, that's crazy.
The last
Damn,
time the Knicks won, all the black talent was in a different league.
the
Hey,
last time the Knicks won,
Phil Jackson was a player.
the last
Phil
time the Knicks,
Jackson, he was a hippie. He was a
The
the
last
hippie
last,
back
time the
then.
Knicks won, Moses was parting the Red Sea.
the last time the Knicks won, Greg Popovich was in high school.
Man, last time the Knicks won, Richard Nixon
Hey,
was president, man.
the last time the Knicks
Damn, that is
won,
true. Damn, Nixon
Tex
was
Winters was
president.
learning the original triangle offense from Sam
Damn,
Barry
the
at
last time the
UCLA.
Knicks won,
Yes.
we didn't even have Watergate yet. We still didn't have Watergate yet.
And Hank Aaron still needed 60 home runs at that time, man.
The
Come on.
last time the Knicks won, Forrest Gump still had braces on his legs.
Yeah.
Tex Winters was a student at USC learning their first triangle.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
tough, man. It's tough.
That's
Nigga, the
wild,
last time the
man.
Knicks won, hip hop wasn't even in existence
Invented.
yet, man.
Damn. Oh
It
my
wasn't even
Yo,
God.
here
what?
yet,
Damn.
man. That's
Cool
the
Hurt.
last time the Knicks won.
The last time the Knicks won, Cool Hurt was in Jamaica. Oh my God.
Not too much on. Hey, look, too much in Jamaica, man.
I'm just saying, man. This is. Hey, we should clip this, Brandon. All the. We should clip this and make the song like I told you. The last time the Knicks make it a trend. The last time the Knicks won. The
Yes,
last time
I
the Knicks
love to.
won, man.
So
Oh
you
my
got to be
God.
delicate with the suitcase.
Matter of fact, they were still
The
calling
screw fucked up
Asians. We
that
were
one was
calling them
bad.
Orientals back then. They were
Damn.
Orientals, and
They're
now we
Orientals,
call them
man.
Asians
Y'all
now.
trying too hard. Y'all need to we good.
Stop.
Y'all
Don't worry, Craig.
fix it.
I'm going for the Knicks because I think the Knicks are going to win in reality. So
He
but
don't
we were
believe
talking
that, Fred.
but we were talking about how great Wemby played, and obviously, his
He played an
ascension.
injured team. If you want to get technical now, he played an injured OKC team. If y'all want to go about
Oh
this
my
competition
gosh,
shit.
man.
Oh, that's true. They did. That is true.
Two of
They
they
didn't have a
top
J
players
Dubs.
was out.
Man, the last time the
That whole
Knicks won,
series,
they were
and
still in the
OKC
studio
still
singing
forced
that.
themselves. But y'all talking about Joe Embiid, MVP.
Yeah, former league MVP. Exactly. Tyrese Maxey, all NBA player. Dyson Daniel, all defensive player.
Embiid never made it out the second round, ever,
Because he faced the Knicks.
ever.
The Knicks are on the greatest playoff run in since what? Since who? Since
they period. They did
no, since the Cavs. I think the Cavs. I think the Cavs in 2016 won.
And I hope y'all
10, 12 straight.
realize. I hope y'all realize when the Knicks did beat the Spurs, Jalen Harper nor De'Aaron Fox were playing. I hope y'all realize that too.
That's fine.
Yeah,
But Victor was playing, and they still bust their ass when Victor was on the
now
court.
Victor only played in one of the games.
They lost the
They're
championship.
gonna beat them if
They lost the cup
beat
championship.
them in the in-season tournament championship. And then
Victor ain't played the whole second half in the cup championship.
Yeah, he
That's
didn't
gonna
play
be
the whole
crazy.
second half.
That's
Y'all
gonna be
forget
crazy.
that.
That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen now. He gonna feel
He
them
ain't
elbows.
he ain't on minutes
from
restriction
OG.
now.
They're gonna put
He ain't
OG
on
on
minutes
him.
restriction now. I'm just
The
letting you
Knicks
know.
gonna be the first team to win the in-season tournament and the NBA tournament the same season, beating the same team they beat.
That's right. Tell him, Craig. That's what I'm talking about. Tell him,
That's
Craig.
gonna be some Nick shit.
That's gonna be some Nick shit. Tell him, Craig. Tell him. That's some.
And plus, they got the Minnesota thing, the Minnesota streak. Every time a player, a top pick from Minnesota go to another team, they win a title. Kevin Garnett, Kevin Love, who else? What's the other dude from Canada that went to Golden State?
Talking about Andrew Wiggins.
Andrew Wiggins.
But he was a Cavs. He was a Cavs first though. He wasn't drafted by Minnesota. He wasn't drafted by Minnesota. That don't count. He wasn't drafted by Minnesota.
At Anthony Edwards, he looking like, hold up.
Hey, history still will look at it like that Toronto versus Golden State championship. Yeah, they won. Give it to them. But yeah, KD and Clay and Looney or whatever, he went down. I'm looking at it. Look, that's like Jordan and Scotty going down while Michael Jordan was playing in the championship
game. What the hell
game.
are you talking about?
No, yeah, you can win. They can still win, but yeah, you beat OKC without Scottie Pippen.
2 cents. What the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about J-Dub is a big piece to this team. You know he is.
They've been winning all year without J-Dub.
Man, I don't care.
Won
Yeah,
60-some games without J-Dub.
I can beat you with one hand. I can beat you with one hand, but I ain't at full strength.
J-Dub finna get traded, so nobody ain't worried about that.
Okay, that's fine, but still, don't act
They
like
finna get rid of Caruso and Hartenstein. They're gonna get rid of Caruso and Hartenstein. That's what they're gonna.
They keep a Caruso, but they gonna trade Hartenstein and J-Dub.
Nah, Caruso's on a what's it called? Caruso's on a contract year. You're not gonna be able to be signed him.
Hey, what about all this Caruso talk? He did like Kennard did with the Lakers. Gave you 26, 28 points. You're like, oh, man, yeah. And then next you know, they disappear. I know these suckers, man. They'll give you 10. That's an anomaly.
Caruso a two-time champ, nigga. He a two-time champ, bro. He a two-time champ.
Yeah, but
can't hate on
he gonna
a 3-time champ. But you ain't on here bragging about
him. But they're gonna have to let them guys go because of J-Dub's contract.
JaVale McGee.
I brag about JaVale McGee because he played great defense on Jokic when he played against him. He was great at transition for the Lakers. He wasn't having any bloopers with the Lakers, man. I give him credit, man.
Yeah, he gives credit, but I'm
Golden
saying
State too.
You doing like
he was great for Golden State.
You want way too much. You overinflating your value is what I'm saying. I ain't saying you don't get no credit. You overinflating it. Every 5 is a 10. I know. That's how you talking right now.
How?
Because look, we know. Okay, Adam Morrison won a championship. He got more than Karl Malone. I'm not bigging this dude up because he got a championship. That's what you do.
But what the hell you talking about, though?
I'm talking about you bigging up people and things. I named Caruso.
Who I'm bigging up, though?
You interrupt me when I said Caruso. I said that dude disappeared after 1 or 2 games.
I'm just saying he's a 2-time champion. That's all I said.
Okay, I know what you mean by that. That's the perfect argument for the internet. We're talking about something specific, and then you go back to, so Michael Jordan didn't win 6 championships? Say something truthful. Well, we're not even talking about that.
That's not even comparable, though. What you talking about?
No, but we're not even
I'm
talking
still
about
trying to
what
see
you're
where
trying
you're
to
going.
argue.
But what you talking about, that's what I'm trying to get at with you. What you talking about?
I said the dude disappeared. And then guess what you did? I said, okay, talk about the disappearance. You know what you did? Say something truthful. Oh, so Caruso ain't white? I'm like, what the fuck? What the hell is you talking about? I'm not talking about him being white. Are we talking about? I said the dude disappeared.
2 cents. Why you letting Herm do that to you? 2 cents, man. Why you letting Herm get you like that,
2
man?
cents. What the hell you talking about?
Herm has a hangover right now, man. He's just trying to find a way to make it through the morning.
King John, do you know what 2 cents talking about?
Hey, Herm. No, I'm saying you doing the same thing. You doing the same thing that I'm talking about. You want to argue something.
What I'm arguing?
I ain't even
arguing though. I ain't even arguing.
I just said to make all you had to do is let it go.
And you shot off because I said Caruso 2-time champ.
Hold on, wait. Let me ask y'all this though. Wait. The Spurs. Did they have any other All-Stars besides Wemby? No.
Nope.
Did they?
Nope.
So they have no All NBA players, no All Defensive players besides Wemby.
What's his name?
I think Council was all defense.
No, Castle missed the All Defensive team.
Damn, he missed it. Damn.
They had Keldon Johnson, who won 6th Man of the Year.
He got 6th Man of the Year though, so he got a 6th Man of the Year on his team.
And a former Rookie of the Year. So I don't know.
former
Nah,
All-Star.
I mean,
in Boston.
Castle
nah,
is a
I like to go
reject.
with what somebody did for the season. That's why I like these awards because he tells
Yeah,
you what they did for the season that they
yeah.
did it.
The
Yeah,
point
so he
guard,
don't
the
have no
point
All
guard
They
wasn't
don't have no
NBA.
MVP.
All-Star or nothing.
They don't have no All Stars either.
So
So I
Wemby,
mean,
so Wemby would be able to do something that nobody's been able to do since LeBron win a
since
championship.
Hakeem,
Well,
since Hakeem and Dirk.
what's his name did it? Joker did it. Joker didn't have an All Star,
Yeah,
All
Joker
NBA
did.
player, or All
Joker
Defensive
didn't
He
even
player.
have a
got
first
lucky.
round pick on his team,
That
did
was
he?
luck, man. That was luck.
I think
Yeah, some
Joker
of these
was all
runs,
second rounders.
some of these runs were kind of lucky because I know a lot of people think if Ja Morant did get hurt versus the Warriors, they wouldn't have got past the Grizzlies that 2022 season.
Nah, they was gonna whoop our ass. And we weren't gonna win that series.
You don't think so? Okay.
Nah, I don't think so. To be real, cause the way Ja was playing, he played kind of into Golden State
Bluetooth
hands.
disconnected.
Yes, he was putting on numbers, but nah, the style that we was playing wasn't gonna beat Golden State.
Hey, Herm, I meant to tell you happy birthday. Mine was Thursday.
Man, happy belated to you
Yeah,
too,
yeah.
man.
I remember when your birthday was, but I was like, yeah, all right.
Yeah, happy
But
belated to you
we
too,
didn't have a
bro.
show or nothing like that. But yeah, happy birthday. I know how to handle a Gemini. Trust me, bro. I know what you do.
I
I
don't
know your
believe in
game
that
plan.
zodiac shit though. To be
No,
honest,
no,
though,
I'm just saying. Well, you can call it what you want to. Call it
I
what you
don't
want.
though. I don't believe in it though.
I don't either. I don't either. It's
You a
just a belief.
product
Oh
of where you
shit.
come from, in my
Talking,
opinion.
y'all talking about my birthday is tomorrow. I'm ready to. I've already been trying
Hey,
to
what you
celebrate.
doing for, man? What you
I
doing
got
for?
I got an entire hotel on the beach for the week. I'm not doing nothing. I'm taking the week off. Y'all probably
Oh,
won't
you
even
ain't
see me
doing
on
shit
Go James
wrong.
Kingdom doing too much. I'm gonna be in a hotel. I got a nice hotel on the beach. I'm just gonna be on the beach, drinking, chilling in a nice little room, beach view. Just gonna be chilling, man. I'm just gonna be an old man wearing slides and
Shit, that's why I went to a day party instead of going at a night. I was like, I'm
exactly.
old now. I'm doing
Yeah,
day
man.
parties now, man.
Yeah, I did what you did though. On my 40th birthday, I went and got a nice little outfit, nice little suit, nice little coat. I had some nice little slides too, man. My shit was nice. Enjoyed my
Oh,
little 40th, and that was it. Now, but 45, I'm old. I just had another granddaughter. I mean, another grandbaby born 2 days ago. So we got a bunch of Geminis running around now. So, but yeah, man, I'm ready. I'm ready to start
damn, you
celebrating,
5 years
man.
from half of me.
Yeah, man. So.
That's another milestone, making it
Brandon,
to
you turned 40 this
45.
year too, right, Brandon? Brandon, your birthday passed. You
Brandon,
turned 40 this year, right,
Brandon,
Brandon?
oh, he's like your age. He like 44.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
40.
43.
Yeah, 43. Yeah, he's
Okay.
43. My bad. Okay. We ain't gonna ask John. We already know how old John is, but he's the oracle.
John like 52.
John is the oracle of Goat James Kingdom.
I'm 1 year
John
older than
John
a
was
John.
around when the Knicks won the championship last time. John was actually around when the Knicks won the championship last
I'm
time.
1 year older than a Johnny. I'm 1 year older.
Nah. John was around when the Knicks won the championship, ladies and gentlemen. Him and 2 Cents. They've been around. But with that being said, I am ready to end today's show,
You
man.
still
Y'all
ready to
boys.
go live. I'm like, damn.
Who's that trying to talk? Was that you, Herm?
Yeah, that was her.
Yeah, that was my bad. I heard you talk.
Okay.
That's why I stopped.
Yeah. No. Like I said, I'm ready to end today's show, man, so I can go about my day, man, and
Oh,
have
yeah, get
fun,
ready for your
man.
birthday. What you doing on this show?
Yeah, I'm
Get
ready.
for your
Yeah.
birthday.
Nah, listen, because y'all know it's every Sunday we do this. It's this is a commitment that I made with Brandon, and we're gonna continue to give you guys
Listen,
great
y'all don't
content.
work on my birthdays. You shouldn't either.
Nah, I'm not gonna work tomorrow. I tell you that much. My birthday's tomorrow. It's the first. I'm a June Gemini. I ain't one of you May Geminis. We different. The June Geminis, we different. These May Geminis, I don't know about y'all, but
You
yeah,
supposed
I'm
to be
gonna.
born on the 31st. You just happy to be born on the first.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Like I said, I've already been starting. I was drinking last night. I was already, getting myself ready, preparing for everything. So, yeah, I'm having some fun, man. But I'm still working because Goat James Kingdom. It doesn't stop, man. Our fans are global, right? We have fans on the other side of the world, right? We have fans in Australia, the Philippines, Japan, Greece. You know what I'm saying? We got people all over the place that are interested in what Brandon and I are going to bring every Sunday afternoon. So we are here again every Sunday afternoon to do the GOAT James Kingdom show. If you like what we do, become a subscriber to the channel. Hit the like button. Hype the videos. Make sure you hit the ring notification so that when we do drop new content, like today's 6 o'clock premiere, for the TikTok Takeover Live from last night. All of that's going to be available for you guys. If you want to be a GJK member, check out the GJK membership. But we got fine gentlemen like John, Hollywood Herm, 2 Cents, Inside the Arc, Womboy, New World. Man, all you fine gentlemen who support what Brandon and I do. Even Brandon and I are GOAT James Kingdom members as well. So we want to thank all you guys for supporting us and showing up on another great Sunday afternoon. It's always great to have Craig here in the building. Hey, Craig, are y'all going to send us that so that we can get y'all plaques?
Yeah.
I sent Brandon. I sent Brandon mine.
Let me know.
Yeah, because unlike Lamont, we not scammers. We're gonna take care of y'all. We're gonna take care of y'all. We not scamming nobody. We're gonna take care of y'all. But we definitely gonna get y'all plaques. So we want y'all to have y'all plaques the same day, and then y'all can present y'all plaques like we did and show everybody your hard work and effort, and obviously support to what GOAT James Kingdom Sunday show represents to basketball world. Because trust me, guys, what we talk about here does change a lot of the stuff that people talk about in basketball. They do pay attention to us. We got basketball players that watch us, and I found out the other day that there was actually a GM that watched us too as well. So we're gonna continue to do stuff. Don't start crying, Lamont. Don't start crying, Lamont. Change that.
Trying to get somebody from Australia and England on the show. It's the time that they having the problem with. So he ain't lying about being around the world, because I had a conversation with somebody from Australia who was willing to come on the show. So it's the time. It's a different time out there during the time we come on. So
it's probably like 3 o'clock in the morning when we on.
Yeah, it is.
You know what, hey, Brandon? I think we need to figure out a way to get Lamont a plaque for GOAT James Kingdom too. Cause shout out to Lamont, man. To be honest with you, man, to Lamont, Lamont didn't have to let us put our show on his channel, right? I'm a wild man, right? Only Brandon can really deal with me. So shout out to Lamont, man, and you know, being patient with us. And I know he always says that we're consistent and we do our thing as a channel, as content creators. But shout out to you, Lamont. We couldn't have made 100,000 without you as well, man. So shout out to you, man. Appreciate your support and efforts, supporting us. I'm gonna don't forget, I'm gonna send you the invite. I'll let you know so that you can be a part of the collab for last night's live. So again, like I said, man, this is the GOAT James Kingdom platform, man. This is what we do every Sunday noon Eastern time. B. Lee and A. Johnny, we go live every Sunday noon Eastern. Become a member of the channel and support what we do. We've been doing this now for 4 years, and we're going to continue to do this. We're going to continue to grow our content. We're going to continue to support real basketball fans, like Knicks fans, like Spurs fans, and like LeBron fans. And obviously, y'all know I go live every Friday night with the Friday Night Exposure. I'll be back this Friday for Game 2 of the NBA Finals, so y'all definitely get a chance to check us out there. And also, don't forget to check us out every Saturday night for the TikTok Takeover Live with GOAT James Kingdom and FYF Sports, where we take everything right here from YouTube straight to TikTok in this wild space. But today's show was a great show, as we got a chance to discuss how great Wembanyama is going to be and how he is making a name for himself, and he's trying to take the crown from the GOAT himself. But we all know LeBron James has cemented himself with his legendary career. So with that being said, we're going to get up out of here, man. We want to thank everybody for joining us again. Peace and blessings from Brandon and I. Enjoy your Sunday. Happy birthday, Herm. Happy birthday, 2 Cent. Happy birthday to all Geminis. And again, Knicks and 6. Ha ha ha.
Spurs to the finals. Whole league on freeze. Wemby got the hype, but the crown got keys. Can he take the GOAT title? That's a heavy debate. LeBron set the bar, you don't leap that with fate. Wemby in the finals, yeah, the future look bright. But GOAT talk different when you stacking it right. Longevity king, points, wins, playoff miles. LeBron built a mountain off decades of trials. Wemby got the tools, rim, range, defense insane. But greatness ain't a moment, it's repeating the pain. You need MVPs, you need rings, you need runs. You need 20 years strong when the whole league come. One era's a chapter, but GOAT is the book. And LeBron wrote volumes, every page got a look. So we give Wemby flowers, but we keep it on facts. The throne ain't a trend, it's a resume stat. Can he chase it? Yeah, but take it, that's tough. He gotta outlast time and still be elite enough. Spurs made the finals, but the mission ain't done. To pass that's the king, you gotta beat what he's done. Spurs to the finals, whole league on freeze. Wemby got the hype, but the crown got keys. Can he